your boy Hawk the Five Dudes Gun. Welcome you into another iteration of the champion platform for independent artists and entrepreneurs. Radio AFG Live, man, on this Perseverance Monday, man. Trying to make it through how we do. Got you. One time out. Gotta make it through. The champion platform for independent artists and entrepreneurs kicks off on this Perseverance Monday. I like to let you all know that ain't nothing more than positivity getting pushed out there today. So please have a great day. Please be safe out there. It's the champion platform for independent artists and entrepreneurs, Radio AFG Live, man. And as y'all know, the show about to start now, man. So sit back, relax, and let this show get popped off. Holla at your boy, man.
Nasty track, rewind, play it back, sing low, shake it loose, feel the bass.
Oh yeah! Y'all know what time it is. It's time for the champion platform for independent artists and entrepreneurs. Radio AFG Live, and we blast into season 8. You already know what it is. And now, returning as your host, the Five Deuce Gun himself. Yeah. Ha!
What's going on, everybody? This is your boy A-double-A-K. I'm into this place. Welcome you to a new week and a brand new iteration of the champion platform for independent artists and entrepreneurs. Radio AFG Live. Perseverance Monday 5.
Nasty track, rewind, play it back, sing low, shake it loose, feel the bass, feel the bass. Nasty track, rewind, play it back,
Y'all live and playing something
shake it
and lighting up at the same time. It's the champion platform for independent artists and entrepreneurs, Radio AFG Live, locking it down for you on this Monday afternoon, on this Perseverance Monday. And come out. It's been a tough week, tough weekend, and as I'm speaking of past tense, last week, and last weekend is just past. It's been filled with a lot of disappointing and sad news, filled with letdowns of reciprocal BS, as well as because some of us suffer from nerve and muscle damage, so this stupid ass inclement weather been fucking with us as well. But don't worry, we shall overcome, as the song say. Perseverance is the day we own. Give yourselves a round of applause. Hope y'all being safe out there. Don't mind me, I'm medicating right now. Pennsylvania residents, by the way, if you guys living anywhere in Pennsylvania, if you want to get your medical marijuana card, please visit 215mmj.com. That's 215, M as in Michael, M as in Michael, J as in Jackson.com. 215mmj.com. Brand new patients, $125 unless you are an SSI recipient or you're a military veteran. You get that thing for good 75 bones. Once again, new patients, $125. Military veterans or SSI recipients, 75 bones. Visit 215mmj.com. Get your medical marijuana card. Sign up with just your name and your email. The fine folks at Condicare and the Pennsylvania Department of Health will get back in contact with you. They'll walk you through the rest of the process. You'll be taken care of, man. Medical marijuana. Pennsylvania residents only. 215mmj.com. Go get y'all cards, man. Holla at your boy. As I was saying, though, this past weekend wasn't necessarily one of the best going on in this past year, and it was hard. You know, it affected me in a really negative way, and I know a lot of other individuals are suffering just like that about subjects close to what I was going through and stuff way worse. There has to be a caveat to the negativity, meaning there has to be some light at the end of this tunnel. There has to be some positivity at the end of all this bullshit. For one who grew up predominantly in it. I come from 52nd and Market, West Philly. Growing, becoming a better person, not just because you tried to do something, but because of the maturation process kicking in, you just recognize and put to practice right and wrong. Not for image, not to look cool, not to get all the monies or all the girls or all the guys, whatever you're into. Nope, just because you know that's just the way to go. When you decide to do those things, of course, you know you're not looked at in such a positive light like you used to be before, when you were just wilding the fuck out, when you didn't have a care in the world, when you didn't stand up for the kids that you have out here, when you didn't stand up for your girls getting slapped around, and you like, I know that's right, to the niggas that's slapping them. You giving dap to the niggas that's putting their hands on women. Y'all motherfuckers, I was just saying on my Instagram a little while ago, y'all motherfuckers used to curse kids out for standing outside shooting basketball on a crate. They wasn't jumping and falling or nothing. They were shooting basketball because they didn't have a basketball court in their neighborhood. They were shooting a basketball in a crate, putting a circle in a square. And y'all was cursing these kids the fuck out for playing basketball. Nowadays, everybody and their mom is putting on film cameras. Motherfuckers, grandmoms, dope fiends, drug dealers, young bulls, little girls, everybody and their mom walking up motherfucking milk crates and falling the fuck off them, fucking up ribs and lungs and all that. Congratulations, ladies and gentlemen, you are the weakest link. What the fuck? We got shit backwards out here. What the fuck is going on? We was literally cursing, not we, because I was a kid getting cursed out, but I was cursing you motherfuckers out back. Don't talk to me like that. But that's neither here nor there. Y'all was cursing kids out for playing basketball on crates. Look what the fuck y'all doing with crates now. Making it a trending thing. And y'all motherfuckers out here filming it and doing commentary on it. Aren't y'all like my age and older? Because I'm about to be 40 in a year and a half. What the fuck? Or should I say a year and 4 months? What the fuck going on out here? I don't see nobody moving in the way of positivity like, oh yeah, that little girl went to school, went through all that shit she had to go through in her house and all the drama she went through. She got the fuck through school, said she wanted to start a little business. Somebody actually gave her funding. She went and got some money through the Pell Grants or through Project Great Potential. She started that business up, and then she put her friends down on that joint, and now they're starting businesses and helping people around the world. Nope, we don't want to talk about that. Get that shit out of here. But if that same girl doing them same things, advertised with her ass, oh man, everybody and their mama knew what she was doing. If she was in this motherfucker twerking, make sure y'all call 1-800-759. Y'all be calling 1-800-759 the rest of them numbers like a motherfucker out here. But because she not no sellout, because she not using her assets, she went to school all them motherfucking years. Her parents and grants and loans and financial aid put her through higher learning education. She went through all that shit, and whatever the fuck you got to go through in there, what she was doing with her own personal journey, just to come out and shake her ass for some cash? Nah. Believe it or not, some motherfuckers actually got morals and values out there. They're not willing to do that. Believe it or not, I know that's hard. I know that's Ripley's Believe It or Not. I know that's Ripley's Believe It or Not. But some voluptuous women ain't willing to take their clothes off for attention. Some of them not. I know, surprise, nobody's birthday, but really, it's some women out here that's not taking their motherfucking clothes off. Shout out to all the women that's not taking their motherfucking clothes off. Give them like 3, 4, 5 packs. I'm smoking. I need to hit my shit. Shout out to all them ladies. Y'all ain't take y'all clothes off today? You ain't take your no half-ass butt-naked picture of that dirty-ass bathroom with that water-stained mirror? Shout out to you, young lady. Shout out to you. You didn't do it. Shout out to you. You ain't wait for your kids to go back to the first day of school to go down in that fucking dusty-ass basement with all them clothes over there by that water that's leaking out that motherfucking hot water heater and take that picture with your lips sticking out with a fake-ass filter with sparkles on your face? Shout out to you. You didn't do it. Shout out to you. You didn't do it. You didn't do it. You ain't drop your kids off to a girlfriend of yours, not a parent. You ain't drop your kids off to a girlfriend of yours so you can go suck and fucking get like them little them dollar store Chinese slippers with your hair wrapped up in that silk wrap just because you got a fat booty and boy said he can't cash app you so you went to go get the money in person. Shout out to you for not doing it. Shout out to you for not doing it. You hear what I say? Shout out to you for not doing it. Because what I just described, somebody out there doing right now. Because they feel like, fuck it, everybody else is doing it. Fuck it, we gotta chase a bag. Fuck it, it ain't gonna get none of my time if you ain't dropping a dime, nigga. Who clap for that for? Ain't celebratory. That's the reason why shit out there is happening like that. Because somebody made that the cool thing and everybody celebrated that shit. Somebody, celebrity, made that shit cool. Some young girl got desensitized to it. She watched that shit in front of her friends. They like, who the fuck is this? This is such and such. Now everybody in there shaking ass and putting on face filters. Next thing you know, it's in this city, that state, this city, that state. Everybody mom on a TikTok. 65 years old, boom. What the fuck is wrong with y'all out this joint? You just motherfucking puppets. I don't want to hear nothing about you being no boss or leading shit. I don't want to hear nothing. I don't want to hear it. Ain't nobody leading nothing. You leading yourself and your fucking generation down the highway to hell. That's what you doing. That's what you doing. Ain't nobody no boss of shit. Because all y'all follow the exact same trending mold. And every time that shit switches, a new hashtag, you right up on that motherfucker too. Don't feel bad. Don't feel bad. I used to be a jackass too. I used to be desensitized too a little bit. I ain't know no better. That's why. And then I started educating myself. I stopped listening to motherfuckers. Then I got to an age you can't tell me I can't find shit out. You can't tell me I can't go here. You can't tell me I can't read this. You can't tell me to shut up. See, I got too old. I'm an adult. I use my own fucking mind for the time I got left. And all these years later, it's like, damn, I'm still here for some reason. After all the shit that I done been involved in, all the shit that I done did, pistols at my head, violent acts and all types of shit. A motherfucker's still here. Why? The Lord didn't want me to be here to keep doing no dumbass shit and be outside getting shot the fuck dead. Because that would have happened. I would have been 18, dead. I would have never had no kid. I would have never been engaged to be married. I would have never been no 8-10-year relationship. I would have never did shit. No serve safe, no nothing. I'd have been dead as a teenager. Nah, something just clicked. And I just seen shit. And then all of a sudden, like a decade after that time, literally from 18 to 28, that 28th year, oh shit, something happened. And that shit made me realize it made me see something different. When I saw that different shit, somebody said, come with me. Not a person either. Somebody said, come with me. We've had enough of your shit. We didn't give you chance after chance. You on your last motherfucking leg. Come with me. Let me show you something. And when I was shown that shit, my life changed. Some people get shown this shit every day. I only need to be shown that shit once. Some people get shown this shit every day. And then they go home with their heart racing. Laughing and joking about shit. I almost fell off the train track and almost got my fucking ass ran over. It's a good thing that man was there and picked me up. Child, ha ha ha. That shit ain't funny. Girl, I was standing outside. And that same van that they showed on the news that said that they abducted that girl drove right past me. That could have been me they abducted. Girl, laughing and drinking. I'm glad that wasn't me. Shit. That shit ain't funny. You just saw that shit happen? We celebrating negativity on an all-time high. I understand why some of y'all give in. You're not as mentally as strong as other individuals. It's going to take one stupid situation to fucking break your already fragile mental, especially if you've been growing up in the 2000s till now. You've been used to a certain thing, and then all this shit starting to happen, I don't blame you for how the fuck shit is turning out here, man. I don't. I don't blame you. Something can drive you fucking mad. I've been pushed against the wall before, and I came out that bitch swinging before. So I know what it's like. I ain't talking from inexperience. I've been in pain like a motherfucker for these past few days. Because all this inclement weather. I got nerve and spine and neck and back damage and shit like that. Spinal stenosis, cervical radiculopathy, sciatica, regular radiculopathy of the lower back, and all this other stupid shit. Every time it be raining and all that shit, I be in pain like a motherfucker. Let me get my medication now. But I'm also pained mentally. Shit becomes strenuous. Stress likes to linger. Likes to fucking linger. And some of us, we gonna hit that threshold of that motherfucking stress. And we gonna, lash out. Some of us are not going to Feel the emotion of it. Get the frustration from it and go, I gotta chill. I just need to clear my mind or to talk to God or something. Some of us not going to do that. The majority of us are not going to do that. We are going to do the opposite. Man, fuck that. And then negativity. I know what it's like to give into that negativity, and I paid the consequences for it too. If I can help one person who feels like they don't matter, nothing that they say out their mouth, nobody listen to them, come to a conclusion within their head, they don't have to always resort to doing something negative in order to get their thought, feeling, or shit across. Radio AFG Live has provided that, and I'm glad to do it for you. I have no problem with that. I have no problem with that at all. What the hell did I just do with that little light? Like, we're always seeing the motherfucker want to misplace itself and disappear and shit like that. Because it's small. So a motherfucker give me a lighter, come out with this little small ass shit. Shout out to motherfuckers giving my big hand ass, them little teeny ass lighters. Like, what kind of bullshit is that? Give it up for the motherfuckers, man. Now, throughout the broadcast, I'm going to be coming in after certain tracks or at the end of the extended music mixes and speaking more. What I will say is, through the negative things I just described and how we walk and treat each other in this world, I think we need to try something different, and I say that a lot. We need to try something different, because what we've been doing ain't working. All that, it take a village. Some of us turned out to be horrible people, so the village failed us. Some of us turned out and made horrible decisions, so the village failed us. And when I say turned out, I mean we have already reached that level of 18, 21, 25, when that brain gets fully developed at 25, 30, 35, 40. We're on the threshold of that. Some of us are already there. I'm telling you right now, at the end of the day, all it takes is one stupid scenario, like I said, to fracture some of our already fragile mental. And it's easy to give into the emotional, man, fuck that. They gonna keep on doing this, I'm gonna show a motherfucker side. How many times have we done what I just said and practice that? You know that, you can feel that emotion, but talk to God that way, sit there and calm yourself out, and don't end up putting yourself in a bad position. A lot of us are suffering right now because we've done things and they put our asses in jail, and we're now sitting on something that motherfuckers regret. Damn, man, it wasn't even that deep. People was trying to tell me that too. Somebody always got that friend or that person that was sitting around, they say that, dog, it wasn't even that deep, it's not even that serious, and then you still do the same dumb old shit. Now when you sitting somewhere paying for the motherfucking crime that you committed in a stupid ass act that your emotions have made you do because your pride was in check, or your pride wasn't in check, you sitting there echoing the same shit that person told you way before this shit even took place. Damn, man, I should have listened to my man, that shit wasn't even worth it, dog. That shit wasn't even worth it, dog. Now you gotta sit there with the dumbass face. But it don't matter because you're gonna be there with the dumbass face for a long time. Might be the rest of your life. Decision that we make right now changes and shapes the future 10 years from now. For what we did yesterday ain't where we at today. It's what we did 10 years ago that put us where we at right now. So you think about that. And as you evaluate your own life and evaluate your own decision making, remember certain things that people say to you that make you snap the fuck out. Remember sometimes that make you, oh, my pride in line, you ain't going to say this to me, and I'm not going to do something or say something back. And that was a tit for tat. Who's going to be the most vitriolic? Who's going to be the most disrespectful? And then somebody get that one comment and they hit that pat in your heart. And everybody like, oh, ooh, you heard what he said, you heard what she said, ooh. And you might not be able to take that word in the audience. Them words hit your heart. Then the audience react, ooh, they twisted the motherfucking knife. Now you ready to snap the fuck? Oh yeah, that's what it is. Click clack, niggas done pulled out straps. Girls done pulled out straps. We done seen videos recently. A female literally come right up, get out of a car, walk up to a girl who got her back turned, and shoot this girl in the head. Go get back in the car and drive away. That wasn't a guy. It wasn't a female cross-dresser. It wasn't a transvestite, a hermaphrodite, any other word you want to use that say it's a man and a woman, but it wasn't really a woman, it was a man, or it wasn't really a man, it was a woman. Nope, that was a woman and a woman. And the other young woman didn't even see it coming. She's standing there just chilling on a joint. Her back turned. Girl just come up. Bow, shoot her, walk away. What is this fucking world coming to? People used to be afraid of guns just looking at them. Now I'm talking about on TV screens. People used to not want to let their kids play with guns when they used to have these little motherfucking cowboys and Indian packs inside the little dollar stores and Woolworths and McCormick's and shit like that back in the day. No, you ain't getting no damn guns, no little cap guns, that pap and all that. You could put, hell no. Now all of a sudden, everybody get a gun. Who making these guns so readily available? Everybody not some top-notch hacker that knows the black market. Nigga talk to an Asian dude that flies from Tanzania and all that. No. So it's not some intricate network that the regular motherfuckers is obtaining these guns, but there's an intricate network of somebody that's way higher up. And I'm not talking about high up like God. I'm talking about high up like government, like physical people that can make law and shit. Somebody got some money somewhere allowing these guns to be copped up in rapid rates and in bulk and then distributed all around the motherfucking country. Have you guys ever seen the movie starring Nicolas Cage called Lord of War? I'm just curious. Have you ever seen that? For like him and his brother was out making money in private from selling guns to both sides, especially the terrorist side or what they deem the terrorist side, the negative side. So they selling our guns and our weapons and shit like that. That's a depiction of something called foreshadowing and also something known as the truth in plain sight. That's what that's known as. There's somebody around the world. Just like, all right, I spoke to George Soros funding the race riots in Ferguson, Missouri several years back. Right? George Soros is a billionaire, trillionaire, multiple times over. He put over $330 million into inciting race riots in Ferguson, Missouri. Trayvon Martin and all the shit that happened in Florida. All these groups that got created. Not the people that march and all that. I'm talking about those who was helping the people march and break into shit like Antifa. They're created and funded by George Soros. Yet you don't see the people that's out there doing all that crime and fucking breaking up their own community and all that being some sophisticated suburbanites. Nope, that's the people that live right there in those communities. Versus the other people that live a few counties over or a few blocks down in the community who might just happen to be the opposite race, the one that killed some motherfucking body. And now they warring with each other. And that's exactly what they want. They're inciting it. And most of us don't even recognize it. Those of us that do speak to it all the time, what does it matter? It's like talking to the fucking wall. That wall not going to say nothing back. It's not going to look at me in a certain way to make me mad. It's not going to change its life or nothing because it's an inanimate object. But we're not inanimate. We have a soul, we have a heart, we have a brain. There's more organs, but those three things right there should help us understand and put things together better. And yet here we are, still stuck on bullshit, but we got to persevere. We got to come out of this better. It's not for us. It's not for us to get the bag. It's not for us to get the fame. It's not for us to get the fortune. Most of us got children. I have one son. He'll be 18 in October, Lord willing. I love Dominic above any and everything else. It's not about me. It's about him. If something happened to me, God forbid, he's still going to be a kid growing up. So it's not about me doing something for me. It's about me doing something for him and any future hims he want to create or hers he want to create. If he want to have kids with some woman one day, bam. Hopefully he can get enough knowledge from me and his mother that he's done enough talking and learning over the years of being around us that we've instilled into him way to be better so when he go to have children, he can instill and push forward and have them aware of stuff and not have them always in front of a TV, always on the internet, always on this, always on that. No, putting their mind at ease, letting them know that it was fights and stuff that took place for shit like this so we wouldn't have to go through certain things. That's what it's about. Preparing them. It's not about us and, oh, I'm going to chase the ball. It's about me because my kids is grown. Your kids ain't never grown. Because at the end of the day, you're a parent until the day you're not a parent. And when's the day that you're not a parent? When you're dead. But by title, aren't you still a parent? Yup. Your kid turns 60 years old. If it's your daughter or your son and you still alive, what do you say? Oh, man, it's my kid's birthday. You know, it's my son or my daughter. You know, it's my kid's birthday. That's going to always be your child. I don't give a fuck if they're 105 and you fucking 175. That's still going to be your child. So they always going to need you there. Even if it's just for fucking verbal and motherfucking emotional support, just to be able to talk to you some motherfucking time, they always going to be your children, regardless of how old they get. It's more important to keep things going for them to see how they turn out into fruition. Stand behind them and support them in what they want to do, but not in a be stupid and blind and financially give all your savings away on some shit. No, I mean just being there, being available. Time spent, time in is way more important than any amount of money. It's the parents that fuck that up. Leave that. It's the parents that fuck that up. Ain't no kid been no goo goo gaga. Learned how to walk and talk. 3 to 5 years old. And now talking about money, 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 money. Money. Mommy said, give me my money. Nope, ain't no kids doing that. But there's girls and guys out there doing that, talking about it's about the money, this and the third, putting kids in the middle of that shit. The children cherish time spent. Fucks given. They can tell when you being genuine, you just going through the motherfucking motions. Don't worry, I'm a father, I would know. I didn't fake with my son, and if I did, he got me any. You think he not gonna be able to check that shit out? Whoa, Dad, I don't mean any harm or any disrespect, but are you being serious right now? Because I don't think that you're being honest. Like, he would say that. We don't play no bullshit. But some of us don't give a fuck about kids being able to be like that. We care more about ourselves and our image. We gotta get past that. There's a lot of hard shit going on. Just because it's hard shit going on don't mean we gotta always take the fucking easy way out to make things get better for ourselves. You feel where I'm coming from? It's Radio AFG Live, the champion platform for independent artists and entrepreneurs, locking it down for you on this Perseverance Monday. I figure I'd get the story of music started today with the OG, over 60 years old, still a producer, engineer, barbershop owner, motherfucking club owner, full Philly entrepreneur, man. Been locking it down with world-renowned entertainment and Blue Light Entertainment. He got the Azure Lounge on 53rd and Chestnut, man. Go check him out. It's the homeboy, Melquan the Magnificent, kicking off the first extended music mix of today's Radio AFG Live Perseverance Monday broadcast. The track is entitled, Show You How to Love. Let go!
You know how to street love. I know how to street love. All you have to do is take my hand and trust it. Just you. I know I can show you how to love. I know I can.
Mel Quad will show you how to love right here on Radio AFG Live, getting us started, man. Now let's keep that lovey-dovey mood in the motherfucking fit. Why not? Why not? Ain't nothing wrong with that, having a little love. Ain't nothing wrong with that. That being said, man, it's your boy Hot the Five Dudes Gun with the matrimony freestyle featuring Usher right now. Radio AFG Live.
Is this a question of my heart?
Come on, praise, man.
Don't belong to anyone.
Nobody else.
But you.
You should know that, man.
If that's a question of my
Let me
love.
get right. Go light my shit up.
Baby, don't worry, I got
We're looking
plans
for number 4 right now.
for you.
You ready?
Yeah, baby, I've been making plans.
You should know that. I'm just saying. I don't make
I've
any
been
no
making plans
more. Why do I
for
BS4?
you.
Come on.
Baby, I've been making plans.
I gotta get my mind right. I'm talking to a woman here. But I ain't like this. I just decide, look, Mina, you know what you mean to me. Like in the morning, a text all mean to me. Whether a DM or a text on my fucking screen. Phone being smart, smartphones ain't deceiving me. Nope. I love the way you really make me feel. Contemplating about our business and the day we chill. Cooking something, probably go and hit another beach. Take a shot in the woods, after that go hit a cheek. Roll up, roll something while I cook a meal. I can wash the dishes, put your feet up, baby, you just chill. Conversations off an hour. Yeah, now I contemplate moving your body in the shower. You ain't got way about the fans double clicking bitches because they don't understand. Nah. See, I'm a man, not a nigga. If I'm busting, that's to understand my heart, not the trigger. It's all for you, but you all for me too, right? So what we doing? We be doing it for two, like pregnant, but you not. You doing it for who? Me and you. And my plan is to make you my boo, right?
Don't belong to anyone.
Nobody else.
But you.
I don't play games no more.
If that's a question of
I
my
used to be the type of womanizer way back in my early 20s. That was
baby,
at
don't
about 11
worry,
years
I
relationship.
got plans for
I learned a lot on my way though.
yeah, baby, I've been making
Experience
plans.
was awesome. So the plans I'm making right now, you can shoot
I've been
them on.
making plans
And on and on. Keep going, go.
baby, I've been making plans.
Sorry for you. Come on.
Baby, I've been making plans.
That's how you been, right? This shit ain't drop, but I ain't like this. I just recite this. For the reason that I'm loving what I'm feeling every time I see your picture on the gram or the ceiling. I probably see you smile for a minute. Not too many Zoe, but dropping knowledge on these niggas, huh? I'm thinking about
out what you mean to me, and how you treating me, and how we seem to be connected, respected, matured on the shit, respecting the fact that we explore this shit. Let's keep going. A little further, let me elaborate stories to you. I can't wait to eye tell stories to you. Let you feel what I'm feeling in the same. But my brain go insane. You just feel a little flame. Just a little. It's all cool cause I give a little pain. But the pleasure is impeccable. It'll make you go insane. Go insane. So all you gotta do is take the trip. I got the rope. It's all she wrote. Here go the ring. Now where your wrist. Where your wrist. And next baby we doing this for us. People hating the obstacles will be much. But don't worry, I know how to jump and flip. And I got you. Cause it's plan to make you my chick. That's it.
Champion platform for independent artists and entrepreneurs, Radio AFG Live, locking it down for you on this Monday afternoon. Perseverance Monday is the broadcast. We about to get the ladies rocking right now, man. Rock, motherfucking rhymes stay up next, man. Produced by Paul Cabin. The track is entitled Queen. It's Radio AFG Live, man. Come on!
Queen is here. Yeah, what they want. Yeah, Queen of the throne, queen of the throne. I got it, racing, 8 years old. Real time, live hardcore, vicious flow. Don't stop it. Queen of the throne. Queen of the rain. Queen of the streets. Get to know the world, get to know the world. Get far from my amateur, the best of the best. Enough of my hot on, sicker than habits. No more moving backwards, moving forward. Not restricted, so much love is my passion. Do it on the regular, guard up defense. Taking any challengers, shredding them pieces. Watch how I shine like the sun on Easter. Slip them high rhymes, I'm a beast, not a diva. Microphone checker, spitting reckless. I'm pro, yeah, scholar. Mouthpiece a weapon, know who you testing. 12 what they call her, the best if you ask me. Perfect, flawless. Try to hit the scene, make the whole world notice me. Hip hop is me, here is 6MC. It's not a broad that can fuck with me. If you think so, go get 'em, come challenge me. Queen of the throne, queen of the throne. I got it, racing, 8 years old. Real time, live hardcore, vicious flow. Don't stop it. Queen of the throne. Queen of the rain. Queen of the streets. Get to know the world, get to know the world. Yeah, deliver the message, tell 'em let 'em all hear. Teach 'em a lesson, heart pumps, no fear. Recognize that the queen is here. See the face, you remember it, born aware. Cause I know that I got it for bad, burn crying. Girl on fire, never quit nor retire. Fight for a living, could disturb me for my crime. Tell me what I'm going through, keep me humble. Every day write music, cause I love to. Turn me up, pretty speakers, hear the drum roll. Make you want to stop and repeat it, hear it all over. Any song, concept, Venus, starting from the heart. The shit you spit, don't leave, let it fall. Make a moves like a chessboard. The most powerful piece, something like a chessboard. The pole position, best to respect her. Queen of the throne, queen of the throne. I got it, racing, 8 years old. Real time, live hardcore, vicious flow. Don't stop it. Queen of the throne. Queen of the rain. Queen of the streets. Get to know the world, yeah, get to know the world. That's the time for that's a legend. Set my gangster on a different level, make the moves like a elephant. Get the stepper like a holiday. Today is judgment day, something like a terminate. It's the takeover, don't care if I'm outnumbered. I'm well prepared, I'm ready like a storm coming. Be aware, it's no more second guessing. The queen is here, fuck nigga, I'm the bestest. I'm addressing all other people grandpa. Flow damage and sick like cancer. Get your weapons ready, got mine already. Better call back up, cause that's all again. Take charge like a bull when the gate opens. 4-4 straight attacks like run them over. Take a whole ride, show 'em how to do this. Peace in the sky, queen of the streets. Get to know the broad days, get to know the world, get to know the way.
Boss Slayer.
Queen is here. With your bitches,
Radio
what?
AFG
My
Live.
heart pumps, what?
Yeah.
No fear.
It's a Perseverance Monday broadcast. Season 8 episode 54. We got so many more to go. Go with it, man. As long as we keep it culture, lock it down the right way, we should be straight, man. Next up, remember how I let my home ground of Puerto Rico move to NYC easily? Now she down there in Georgia, man. Featuring Alpop Goddess, the homegirl, China Star. The track is entitled I'm a Winner. It's Radio AFG Live, Perseverance Monday to 5.
First place,
Come on.
you try to get like me. Runner up, you can never find me. I'm a winner. I'm a winner. I'm a winner. I'm a winner. Streets not a winner. You don't nobody remember. I can make it rain like every month in September. I'm a winner. Yes, I am a winner. A winner. Streets not a winner. You don't nobody remember. I can make it rain like every month in September.
I just stay focused on cash, cause gossip never paid my car and rent or even gas. If it's not contributing to moolah, gotta make a dash. Errands up, fast goods, Gucci, Louis, Prada bag. 700 on the weed, got these bitches looking sad. Ellen all the way from Puerto Rico, Brooklyn on the map. Bad style, crown, got to really wanna run with that. Not to mention pretty pumpkin, got these niggas on my back. Sweaty.
It's like this. Game brain. Yeah. Dog. Talk to him. Got you, China.
Game green, line fucking with the winner circle. Whole blue with stack paper up the finest purple. Got the town block, niggas know we run the city. Put your favorite rappers up, they ain't fucking with me. Easy zone out on everything that I touch. Hands open that I fell, but I'm never slowing up. Drinking till I'm throwing up. Henny got me feeling nice. Got these niggas mad cause they wifey wanna slide tonight. Riding with my China dog, Alpop China Star. Starting in the finding cars, all the diamonds blinding y'all. All in world the bad side. Chrome let the lead fly. Yankee fitted on Gucci shades on my red eyes. I'ma always get it in till you niggas sick of me. Got the street buzzing, man. I know you niggas feeling me. I'm a fucking winner. These other niggas is losers. Taking trips to the moolah and blowing the finest Buddha. Ow.
China Star. Alpop Goddess. I'm a winner. Radio AFG Live, man. Y'all know how we can. And we gonna come out of there. But we gonna stay in New York, though. But we not gonna be in Brooklyn. We just gonna slide over a little bit. See a couple of their neighbors real fast, you know what I'm saying? We gonna go over to Harlem real quick. Holla at a couple representatives of Team Harlem. The Sway 7, Ike P. the God. Make sense of it. Radio AFG Live, man. Perseverance Monday 5.
Yeah, it makes sense to be intense. Ever since the destruction of my innocent shit. Complain of weed and alcohol for certain incidents. But it's turning so worse when I'm working within these instruments. Shit is the heat rock monsters, aka the Blackin' Brothers. The Cougar Bruisers, action mother. New and improved, we action lovers. Real seekers who will leave it a rot one after another. Look, we rob the wealthy, give it back to the gutter. If 10 niggas fight, I got half of them covered. And leave half of them covered. We wrote this shit like we missed each other. Since DC, our killer sprees complimented each other. Plus, when I speak the clever often, he tells me to never soften my lyrical content. Bomb shit and forever offer. You leave no room for error or coffins. Nah, so whoever got conflicts, better resolve it. Before they end up beheaded with their head in the garbage on with open wounds laying dead in the forest. Matter of fact, how about this? We can bury him awkward or carry him up to a cliff and tally him off. Then turning your block in the Death Valley like it's a soul rally. Kill gimmicks at will so your spirits be auctioned. We heart stoppers, especially take the proper precaution. Imbecile crime scenes, coroners and chalkers. You don't want this to get too critical. Cause if we get physical, I'm quick to spit this shit something biblical. Niggas with sixes, they snip the umbilical. Grew cynical and impartial, but I will depart you and put an end to you. Forensics labeled as evidence as insurmissible. Combination of simple killers and smooth criminals. Obligation to put on your bullshit to a minimum. Domination will prove that you niggas is too typical. Nigga, not me. Getaway scot free. Cold case. Popo say it's up in their top 3. I go eat me a 4-4 in order to stop me. Flow is so great that you have your bottom hold tight me. This style's original. It's difficult to copy. A Harlem sound from the avenue with 740 cocky. Wish I could put a bomb in the buildings where the cops meet and get away in the Mach 5 gun in that top speed. I want battle depending on who's talking bread. Taking headshots, treat the living like the Walking Dead. I'm sick with it, off my meds. Too reckless, too heckless, but I'd rather use this torch instead. For that cool necklace you found and get hawked in the hand. We dress like a bitch and you probably quick to talk to the fans. Off with his head, I think it's time for him to expire. My life is a living hell, I done been through the fire. It's Team Hobby, a bunch of fucking killers for hire. Black hoodies and gloves, that's how business attire. We the most wanted or most wanted posters and flyers. If it's disrespect to your breath, then it's death you desire. My imperial empire. No Molly, we torch pot in these streets. I see more dirt than cheating shortstop. Demons and warlocks, heathens with force cock. Trend like the bomb words will get your jaw rocked. Fuck where you reside, I'll send shots screaming through your block. Speech demons, gargoyles, hardest of hard knocks. Holding it down for years, my nigga, this hard spot. Putting in work non-stop, go check my time clock. Never clock it out, it's timeless when the rhyme rocks. It's simple math, the palm box, cause after the 9 o'clock. Why not? They acting like they for that life. Till we black out and have them walking towards that light.
Sway 7, Ike P, but make sense of it, man. One of them tracks off that Street Heat Volume 4. Reloaded, available right now on Audio Mac and the AudioMac.com website. Audio Mac app, iOS users or the Google Play Market. Go ahead and grab that Audio Mac app, man. AUDIOMACK, all one word. Audio Mac is the app. Street Heat Volume 4, reloaded the mixtape, man. Go ahead and cop that. It's free 99. Now, you might have heard this song on some motherfucking credit commercials. You might have heard this song on USA's Hit Network show, Queen of the South. Regardless of where you heard it, man, you got it here on Radio AFG Live all the time, man. Shout out to the lovely and talented Samara Bubble. Produced by Caleb Schultz. The track is entitled Boss Moves. Next up right here on Radio AFG Live. Perseverance Monday.
I do all the talking. Follow all my moves, pay attention like you stalking. Cause I'm the most important in your life. You wanna be the leader? Ain't that right? You gon' get nobody see ya. She's invincible, yeah, invincible. Nothing but the you. So what you gon' do? Be a witness. Run a circle round, that's what you can get lit. Making moves, you will keep it up like fitness. Two-step, walk through, best in the business. Money make a move, move,
I hope I make it through them pearly gates. Please do not judge me for my past mistakes. Been through a lot, I went through hell, hoping to find heaven. When I go, I will be grateful if I die winning. I hope I make it through them pearly gates. Please do not judge me for my past mistakes. Been through a lot, I went through hell, hoping to find heaven. When I go, I will be grateful if I die winning. Year after year, shedding 10 after 10. Had to pour a little while for the ones that's no longer here. It's been a long year. Sometimes we felt like it was over. Thought we died because of drama. Now we dying over COVID. Got me scared to talk. Cause I don't wanna be a victim. But won't stay in the house. Cause I'm not too afraid of living. Only do this once. And I ain't trying to have regrets. No longer asking them for shit. Too busy earning my respect. I'm done complaining how it should have been. Or how it could be. Not switching up. Just be myself. Let's put the world sleep. Me. The nation in its purest form. I put my pain down in my rhymes and now a star is born. Hey, I hope I make it through the pearly gates. Please do not judge me for my past mistakes. Been through a lot, I went through hell, hoping to find heaven. When I go, I will be grateful if I die winning. I hope I make it through the pearly gates. Please do not judge me for my past mistakes. Been through a lot, I went through hell, hoping to find heaven. When I go, I will be grateful if I die winning. Slept on the floor, I done stole from the store. I was out robbing people, was stressed out for being poor. At the age of 12, I messed up and caught a bed. Instead of someone trying to help, they label me a trouble kid. That's where we got it ended. From all the places that we live, I can only blame myself for all the bullshit that I did. That led us into shelters, getting kicked out of our crib. I just sit and think, pull my notebook out, and then begin to paint another picture. They label me another nigga. Just a statistic, they'll be smiling if I pull the trigger. See, I just hope that when it's over, I can play my song. It seems these streets will never love you till you dead and gone. Hey, I hope I make it through the pearly gates. Please do not judge me for my past mistakes. Been through a lot, I went through hell, hoping to find heaven. When I go, I will be grateful if I die winning. I hope I make it through the pearly gates. Please do not judge me for my past mistakes. Been through a lot, I went through hell, hoping to find heaven. When I go, I will be grateful if I die winning. I hope I make it through the pearly gates. Been through a lot, hoping to find heaven.
The real D-Nation. Die winning. Radio AFG Live. Perseverance Monday is the vibe, man. That's exactly the type of shit that track is on, man. Exactly the type of shit that track is on. We will keep the music moving right here on Radio AFG Live, man. Slide over, man. Holla at the homeboy Cassius Julius. Got that bang on his hand. This track is next up, entitled Tropical Flint. Perseverance Monday is the vibe, man. Radio AFG Live, the champion platform for independent artists and entrepreneurs. Let go!
I told her keep it real cause I'm honest. So I gave her everything up in my pocket. And I'm pretty sure she's never owned a wallet. She got all this other clothes but she's rocking all the expensive vacations to the tropics. She's knocking on Kanye when we dropping. Some say she's gonna die supersonic, but I'm with a convict, I'm already on it. I know I'm starting to act like change your part, cause I am Picasso and you are Mars. She trusts you that much that she guilty as charged, but I lust you that much that I knew from the start. I feed her like coke, I am the shark, and I am too sharp, and I am too smart. So let anybody just tear me apart from all this shit sucking in here for remarks. You need a review, that is not due. There is no worries when it's me and you. There is no limits to what we can do. Beautiful place and a beautiful view. Beautiful girl that I'm so fond of you. She's loving the cloud and I love her fondue. Her peaches and creams and her strawberries too. She said do not bother if you ain't got lose. I told her keep it real cause I'm honest. So I gave her everything up in my pocket. And I'm pretty sure she's never owned a wallet. She got all this other clothes but she's rocking all the expensive vacations to the tropic. She's rocking on Kanye when we dropping. Some say she's gonna die supersonic, but I'm with a convict, I'm already on it. And she's wondering how the luxury gon' last. She said she had too much trouble up in the past. I really wasn't trying to put X on blast, but I'm the main star, just a part of the cast. So much likable man, he's just a part of the trash. Well, I'm flashing the cash, but I'm too damn fast. I'm really making moves, see my digital dash, and I'm fast to the ass when she making the clash. She said she never felt like this before. The feeling in her stomach's very hard to ignore. She looked at me and said, I'm the one she adores. She wants to be herself, but she wasn't too sure. It's all the fake love that she had to endure. She still loves Louis, Prada, Dior. From the older time to explore. I told her keep it real cause I'm honest. So I kept everything up in my pocket. And I'm pretty sure she's never owned a wallet. She got all these lot of clothes but she's rocking all the expensive vacations to the tropics. She's rocking my Kanye when we dropping. Some say she's gonna die, she's supersonic. But I'm with a convict, I'm already on it.
Cassius Julius, Tropical Fling right here on Radio AFG Live, man. You talking on the good side of things, but let somebody speak on the in-between side of things. Let you know it could be good if you play your part the right way. We're going to Sacramento, California with Marianne the Bay Guy. Track next up on Radio AFG Live, Perseverance Monday vibe. You, not me. Hang up!
When you come around, better be aware. Yeah, you can say hi. Then you won't pick up my line. Well,
track. It's Cruise. It's Lady Sparks. The track is entitled Live. Radio AFG Live, man. The champion platform for independent artists, not. Come on.
You know what the fuck it is. Cruise, spark, spark. Let's go crazy on this nigga. And these bitches too. Let's go.
The killer by the caseload, drunk with a pocket full of pesos, ride around strapped with a Draco. Got a bunch of killers in my say-so. All a nigga gotta do is say go. Play with my name, pussy lay low. I run through the square like it's Play-Doh. Pop my shit, I'm an A-hole. You from the block like J-Lo. We pass bad shit, K.O. Cup with that mud, no K-Roll. Niggas saw shit, then play Joe. I'm living, I'm about to fuck up the city. Strapped with a gun in my dicky. Could hold 150. Didn't knock hundreds of 50s. Drill time I come to get busy. Show time I come with the blicky. Solo niggas be empty. The ball die. These niggas look like a bullseye. You can see the blood in the ball line. Don't give a fuck if the ball lie. Don't give a fuck if your whole die. I can give a fuck if your boy slide. I haven't face to face with a 4-5. Me game bitch just a war cry. My shit didn't get more fly. Jordan in the fourth when the score tied. Only motivation is pure pride. Hey, your mom crying like Lord Why.
I'm litty. I'm about to fuck up the city. Doing my dance like Diddy. My bitches with gates were pretty. Lady, I'm about to sip on the city. Bad bitches showing they titties. Showing they niggas they with me get busy. Red light, stop them. Two word, drop them. Clean up, mop them. Don't let the pretty face gon' stop you, move. Bad bitch pulling up in that Malibu. Strap for me like nigga, what you trying to do? Black bag like I'm shopping Fifth Avenue. Gucci bag, Louis Ray, and the Prada shoes. I drip all kind of flavors. Bad bitch doing number like a calculator. I'm litty, fuck up the city. Doing my dance like Diddy. My bitches dancing with pretty. Litty, I'm a bad bitch, y'all. Anybody?
Then we got our lap, my little nephew, man, locking it down on this thing, man. Make sure y'all go on all y'all motherfucking music platforms and get that, I mean, Stories from 60th Street, live from 60th Street, deluxe edition. Cop that thing on all y'all drinks. The homeboy Paulie up next. The track is entitled Gucci Master Flow. It's Radio AFG Live, man, a digital platform for all motherfucking pop. Come on!
Y'all niggas out here trying to press both bitches, man. Stop it, man. A real nigga like me got the ball now, man. Y'all hoes better know my name, man. Paulie, man. Fuck wrong with you, man. Dick up, my mom, dick up, man, nigga. Y'all hoes better know the name. Her ass fat, hoe acting bougie. Got Dior's on her feet. See, but she swagged out with Gucci. It's Gucci this, Gucci that. I'm feeling myself running these bands up with my bros. I need help. I'm on another level. Walking for the west side right now. It's like I'm seeing my own death right now. You gotta keep a heater on you at all costs. I got the gang with me, I ain't coming by myself. Yesterday I met the plug, he gave me another load. Yesterday I met the plug, he gave me another load. It's Gucci this, Gucci that. I got so much Gucci, I'm swagged out. It's Gucci this, Gucci that. I got so much Gucci, I'm swagged out. I got so much Gucci, Gucci this, Gucci that. I got so much Gucci, I'm swagged out, ho. Yeah, I'm swagged out, ho. Gucci book bag on my back. The shit I do is contagious. Gucci book bag on my back. The shit I do is contagious. I'm shitting on niggas like a fucking number 2. I'm shitting on niggas like a fucking number 2. The whole city knows I'm up. Check us out, flashing money, bitch lose her mind. Check us party, bitch lose her mind. If it ain't tricking, if you got it. If it ain't tricking, if you got it. Running through the Gucci store, getting everything in that bitch. Running through that Gucci store, getting everything in that bitch. Gucci this, Gucci that, I got so much Gucci, I'm sweated out, ho. Gucci this, Gucci that, I got so much Gucci, I'm sweated out, ho. Gucci this, Gucci that, I got so much Gucci, I'm sweated out, ho.
Paulie, Westside Legend.
I gotta pop my shit, hey bitch, gotta pop my shit, ho. I ain't fuck around with none of y'all niggas, man. I ain't fuck around with none of y'all bitches, man. Come fuck with a real nigga, ho. Paulie, man, Westside Legend, man. The balls, nigga.
Gucci Flow Master. Radio AFG Live, the homie Paul. You heard what the fuck he said, man. We gonna holler at the homeboy repping the DMV next. The track is entitled Dream to Reality. It's the homeboy Tone Butter. Radio AFG Live, man, the champion platform for independent artists and entrepreneurs. And if you don't know, now you know. Yeah! Come on!
I'm living in a world where they have eyes but they can't see. They disregard the truth and they feed to the lies. Just a victim to a system that was made for our demise. Sometimes I wonder why my people just don't even try. When we can help our brother live, but we rather see him die. Sad enough, we taking shots, getting killed by crooked cops. Rest in peace to Eric Gunner, man, this man has got to stop. I quote the words of Dr. King when I say I have a dream that our people will have justice, but that's not the way it seems. I'm just trying to see a change, unity with every race, but we must all come to God and turn from our wicked ways. You can see it ain't no fear, cause I got Christ in my blood. It's a soldier up in here, devil look me in the face. You can see it ain't no fear, cause I got Christ in my blood. It's a soldier up in here. I have a dream to turn my dream into reality. I have a dream to turn my dream into reality. I have a dream to turn my dream into reality. Police brutality, that's my reality. I have a dream to turn my dreams into reality. I have a dream to turn my dreams into reality. I have a dream to turn my dreams into reality. Police brutality, that's my reality. Tell me why the system failed me, because it was designed just to lock me up in jail. These lies that they tell me through media, etc. Massive economic destruction in America. Don't judge me by my color, just the content of my character. And let me have my freedom, cause I think that should be fair enough. I can this nation rather live the meaning of its creed. When all they cherish is money, yeah, they also filled with greed. Tired of seeing my people bleed, wicked riots in the streets. Say you want a Dr. King, but you're not promoting peace. We must call upon the Lord of X and P to heal this land, cause we headed for disaster, but my folks don't understand. We need to come together, cause these times are getting worse. United praying for this nation, cause this nation has been cursed. Remember, all lives matter, time to stop this brutality. Man, I got a dream to turn my dreams into reality. I have a dream to turn my dreams into reality. I have a dream to turn my dreams into reality. I have a dream to turn my dreams into reality. Police brutality, that's my reality. I have a dream to turn my dreams into reality. I have a dream to turn my dreams into reality. I have a dream to turn my dreams into reality. Police brutality, that's my reality. And it's time we start taking a stand. It's time that we rise up as a nation and start spreading love throughout our whole nation.
For one, we gotta look to God, man. We gotta pray to God. We gotta come in united praise, man. We gotta pray for this nation, man. Our nation is cursed. So many people have been slaughtered and died. So much blood has been spilled on this nation, man. We're living in the modern day Sodom and Gomorrah. The only way this land can be healed is if we turn to God. For even God's word says, love your neighbor as yourself. And there is no commandment greater than these. Listen, man. Times is getting worse, man. There ain't no time to keep playing games, man. For real. You claim to honor Dr. Martin Luther King, man, but you're not promoting peace. How you screaming no justice and no peace, but you looking for justice, man? We're the prisoners. The time is now. I have a dream that one day my people will come together and stop sleepwalking and wake up and be the bold conquerors that I know we can be. So let's look to Christ, man. Let's pray to have our land healed, man. Have a dream.
To reality. Radio AFG Live. Perseverance Monday is the vibe, man. That track is fire, bro. Just like this next one up right here, man. We got 2 tracks left in this first extended music mix. Another late afternoon / early evening. This one right here by the homeboy Blink the Future. The track is entitled Misfortune. It's Radio AFG Live, man. Leg out.
Watching daddy tying mommy arm while mommy placing the needle. Daddy a pimp, mom think she sharing stone from casino. Long as the high was free, she had no problem sharing needles. And bought a house in Virginia before you was off the teeter-totter. Now you and Papa bury your mom at the cathedral. And mama was the only guidance Papa had to lead you. He couldn't afford it, ignored it. Now misfortune put up for adoption and about to become an orphan. She said her foster parents were creepy and really awkward. And always in the hallway gawking. Out of the shower, handing the towels to dry off with. Wait, this is getting a little weird. Coming in the room saying I'ma kiss you goodnight, but staying in the room after he would turn off the light. Trying to convince you the way he touching you was right. Foster mom couldn't help on sleeping pills every night, so she packing up her bags, lacing up her boots. Middle of the night, climbing down the roof, trying not to wake the monster that dishonor the youth. About to run away for good and break the rear view. Not knowing where she going, for sure that it wasn't hellbound. Cause she felt that she was living in hell now. Every night going to sleep, raped and held down. And going to school the next morning having a meltdown. So she drops out of school, but she couldn't get a job. Cause she wasn't old enough for OGs would ride by and recognize she's developing hips and thighs. Beat the horn twice, then tell her to get inside. But she don't know she about to go for the longest ride. They asked her where she going, no reply. She couldn't see the evil in their eyes in disguise. He pulled over and said, hand me that needle there on the side. Put your seat back, it won't hurt, close your eyes. She said I've been through so much pain that I'ma give it a try. And when it hit her vein, she instantly felt alive and need money to survive. So this random guy who supplied her high, seeming like God, gave her a place to stay he knew she couldn't afford. As return on his investment, her legs were revolving doors. Whoever walked through the door to her it was like a chore to endure the same pain she went through before. Not thinking about it till the high comes down. Waking up naked in different strange apartments, dumbfounded at the fact she's still all alone, no one around her.
Misfortune didn't plan it, and no one could understand this. Misfortune, pick up the daily news and see recipes on the paper. The face was too familiar, it was Keisha, her neighbor, who had the same agreement with the guy who did her a favor and gave her a place to stay as long as she brung us some paper. Later, they found out that Keisha had her own house in Virginia like Misfortune's mom, nothing can save her. Then she realized the life that she swore was the best feeling in a long time was the exact same life and exact worst feeling that she felt when she had lost her mom. So she threw away her needles, wiped the makeup off her face. It's a omen, so she took it as a sign. And left her so-called pimp in the middle of the night. Had to run away for the last time. Had to run away for the last time. Had to run away for the last time.
Blake the Future, man. That track is entitled Misfortune. That track is fire, bro. Some of the realest shit I ever heard, man. I love y'all with these real tracks out there, man. Keep that music moving, man. It's the last track of the first extended music mix, but that don't mean we ain't got no more music. That just means it's the number 2 and number 3 extended music mixes coming up later on in the show. That being said, man, it's the net, man. I ain't even gonna say nothing. Let the mixtape DJ talk about it, man. It's Radio AFG Live, Perseverance 185. Come on! Produced by Saru Beats. The track is entitled I'm On It. Young Hop the Fly Deuce Gun featuring Jay Mack, listen 215.
You know what time it is, y'all.
Coming soon on that Office Wig mixtape.
J-Mac got you for tea, young.
Look out for it. Until then,
I'm on it, 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 I'm on it,
Young Hop, Jay Mack, Blood Brothers,
I'm on it, I'm on it,
AFG,
I'm on it, I'm on it, I'm on it, I'm on it,
Young Hop,
late night to
Jay Mack,
early morning.
late night, early morning, don't matter my why. Cause your boy Young Hot coming after your eyes look good, but eyes in the hood, so that nice wavy hair getting pulled by the floor. Your X to the double AK, I am the fried Deuce Gun. Why? Cause I say I am. Planet on this planet, baby on the concrete, woo bar getting cracked. Every time Hot King get on the track with the front advantage and act with it. 215 AFG, we about to attack with it. Get attached to us real quick is what they do. See that money they act funny, that's still what you do. Bummy niggas all of a sudden talking swag. You too old, be a dad, not a mother nigga fag. You don't get it, don't worry about us. We do this shit all day and all night. What the fuck?
I'm on it, 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 from the late night to the early morning. I'm on it, 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 from the late night to the early morning. I'm on it, yep, I'm shining. You see me every day, I be grinding. And what they talking, they got no timing. They talking, I live it, they got no rhyming. We always on it, you know the crew, man. AFG and 215, we do, man. We what? You know what about we stunt. Smelling everywhere, niggas know about the one. Never play no fingers and no bitch, niggas. I hustle hard, I grind and get rich, nigga. You disrespecting, you get hit up with this fifth, nigga. I take it right from the tippy, no gift, nigga. They don't know about me, now what I do, man. I be rocking, I'm always with my crew, man. Till the sun and the moon turn blue, and we gon' do what we do, it's the crew, man. I'm on it, 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 from the late night to the early morning. I'm on it, 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 from the late night to the early morning. We don't back down, we always go for. Talk about a nigga, we ignore. Tell them what they say, recognize. Disrespecting, we gon' stretch these lines.
Like a workout plan, but fuck your nigga, man. We can go straight to the crib. I fuck up your liver, man. With no liquor, that's the dick that you sippin', my front to the back when you on my lap. You see how I deliver, man.
I'm back in the hood, I'm always grinding. They tell me what, I tell them time, man. They talk about it, I tell them live, man. It's everything that I got from the ribs, man.
Back to 15, hot AFG. Damn what that means. Don't worry about it, mommy, cause we on top. We on the 24/7, 215 and AFG got it locked.
am the Empress, Shari Dubois, aka Shari Ferrari, and right now I'm tuned into Radio AFG Live, the #1 independent platform for independent artists and entrepreneurs. You already know. Okay.
You already know how we carry it.
This my man Young Hack, Radio AFG Live, a place for independent artists, baby. Let's go.
Right, you already know how we rocking that thing down, man. Rocking and rolling like we don't know how we doing this thing out of control. It's Radio AFG Live. Perseverance Monday to 5, man. Shout out to Skip Phillips and the home girl. You already know. The best things to you guys, J-Star and the home girl. The Emperor Sherry Dubois. Hey, lock it down for your boy, man. It's Radio AFG Live, the champion platform for independent artists and entrepreneurs. As I was speaking earlier, there's a lot of negativity and it's easy to jump into that. And before I talk on it any further, because I'm going to save that for the end of the second extended music mix. So make sure y'all locked into there. We started the show 2:45, so we're going to end the show 5:15, just to give you the 3 hours. That's what we do right here. But that's neither here nor there. Just to give you a small little heads up, Radio AFG Live comes to you typically every Monday through Friday, 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time till 5, right here, viewing pleasure on twitch.tv/the5deuce gun. You can see the Monday, Wednesday, and Friday rebroadcast episodes on youtube.com/5deucegun. That's youtube.com, the number 5, DUECEGUN. There is no DA in front of that one. That being said, for all the listening podcast folks, whether it's Spotify, Apple, or iPodcast, you can listen to it everywhere via anchor.fm/AFG radio as well. So if you already got your Apple joints, go ahead and hit that hashtag search for Radio AFG Live on your Apples and your Spotify podcast. But if you ain't got either one of those, anchor.fm/AFG radio. Right there, lock it down for you guys on the podcast. And if you want your music played and displayed on the show, want to be interviewed, talk about a project, or it's just something near and dear to you, want to find out about co-hosting capabilities, all you got to do is send them inquiries and MP3s through to the 5deucegun@gmail.com. That's DA, the number 5, DUECEGUN@gmail.com. We'll lock it down for you right here on the champion platform for independent artists and entrepreneurs, Radio AFG Live. You did. This thing heavy right here, man. Damn, that thing heavy, man. Street Heat Volume 5, tentative release date, September the 6th. All artists, any genre, go ahead and send them MP3s through, man. Things is open for you. We got a couple submissions already. I really appreciate y'all. But keep them things coming on through, man. Make sure that you send me a track that is not already on Spotify, because we putting that thing right there exclusively on Spotify. And if they get a duplicate track, they're going to reject it like they did 4 of the ones that was going to be on Street Heat Volume 4. That's why I didn't put it on Spotify. I put it on audiomac.com. Available right now on your iOS marketplace or your Google Play Store. Go ahead to AudioMac, AUDIOMACK, or go to audiomac.com, AUDIOMACK.com. Get that Street Heat Volume 4, Reloaded, presented by Radio AFG Live. Cheap plug, no Mick Foley. Have a nice day. Holla at your boy. That being said, Street Heat Volume 5 is about to be locked down for you guys exclusively on Spotify. Again, tentative release date of September the 6th. So make sure you get those MP3s through to the 5deucegun@gmail.com. Once again, that's DA, the number 5, DUECEGUN@gmail.com. I like. You can be on that Street Heat Volume 5, but make sure you put in the subject header or in the body of work where you're putting that MP3 attachment, SH5 or Street Heat 5 submission, so I know you want it on the mixtape, not just on Radio AFG Live. You did. All right. Now that we got the promo out the way for the show go, let's go ahead and lock this thing on down. I want to smooth it out though. I want to get like a little ba 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 bum ba bum bum ba ba bum bum ba bum. Y'all know what that means, right? It's the homeboy Bryson, and we officially about to lock it down with Treat Me Like a Holiday, starting off the second extended music mix right here on Radio AFG Live. Come on.
It's real. It's hard to control the thoughts running through me. My temperature's rising. I need you to cool me. So act like you want me. I'll be your fantasy on demand. 'Cause I've been living on me. It's up to you. Giving nothing else to lose. 'Cause I wanna go you were both single. So I'm on a trip. The destination's place I got enough of. Treat me like a holiday. It's real. Treat me like a holiday. Yeah, yeah. It's real. The holiday is almost over, but the fun don't have to end. We can take a break or we can start it all over again. Only obligation that we have is to each other and pleasing one another. So hop under the covers and treat me like a holiday. Yeah, treat me like a holiday, baby. Yeah. Treat me like a holiday. Treat me like a holiday.
That track has always been fire, man. Shout out to everybody down in Atlanta, Georgia, and the homeboy Bryson. That track was entitled Treat Me Like a Holiday right here on Radio AFG Live. Now time out. Now let's keep that kind of vibe going on where you want the lady to be cool, but also laid back. Off that Street Heat Volume 4, Reloaded, the homeboy Chef Hayes. The track is entitled Backwood Love. It's Radio AFG Live. Perseverance Monday to Vibe. Come on!
This is one vibe. We just wanna roll up and get high. Sweet aromatic, dark and sweet like you. So charismatic, we roll more than two. That's so attractive. You like to roll like me, you like to smoke like me. You wanna need more weed. Just get back with love. 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 Can't roll enough. Good roll, nice touch. Baby, spark it up. Baby, spark it up. I know some people out Cali right now just doing the same thing. I know you smoking with me, but baby, it's something you can't burn. Like some woods and Gatorade, cause you know I'm parched bad. Like them kids upon your taxes, I'm someone you can't claim. Even if it's honey berry, you my babe. Honey berry, baby, yeah, that's okay. I got this fresh ass pack on me. It's fun, we roll more than 2 or 3. Even if it's honey berry, you my babe. Honey berry, baby, yeah, that's okay. I got this fresh ass pack on me. It's fun, we roll more than 2 or 3. Sweet aromatic, dark and sweet like you. So charismatic, we roll more than 2. That's so attractive. You like to roll like me, you like to smoke like me. You wanna need more weed. Just get back with love. Get back with love. Get back with love. Get back with love. Can't roll enough. Good roll, nice touch. Baby, spark it up. Baby, spark it up. I know we in Philly right now, and yeah, we're doing the same thing. At Dialect, hit the parking lot, give me a ring. Cause I know you tryna get lit, but here's the thing. Only got $5.50, do you got change? Russian green smooth, they feel
locking it down for you on this Perseverance Monday. Now I'm talking about, man, all I know is that track they fire. That track they fire, man. But see, there's another boy that be talking about what he be knowing and shit. And I ain't trying to be stepping on nobody, you know what I'm saying? So everybody can talk about what they know. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing wrong with that. It ain't nothing wrong with that. Let's go to the Midwest, man. Holla at the homeboy Gad. The track is entitled All I Know. It's Radio AFG Live, Perseverance Monday to 5, man. Come on!
Bitch, that's all I know. Hey!
I just came up from out the trash, bitch, I smell like dope. All my niggas leaning in them boards off of cooking coke. I was broke, baby, I was broke. Now I'm seeing checks, might have seen me in that F-Sport. Baby, that's a Lex. If you hit me on my trap phone, never send a text. If you see me with my side bitch, nigga, that's your ex. When we pull up, cause it's time to ball, don't you call next. I know a hater when I see a hater, I don't need specs. I'm in them spots that you can't go. Meeting with my team, screaming cream, pluck them Shaolin. These were on the beam, we gon' hit it like a step kid. Who be in the way? What you make, nigga, what you make? Just a couple K, I'm gon' blow it on my new bitch. Buy a few bags, since she wanna go to DR. Buy a new ad, don't be tripping when I come through. If it's about cash, call Cali, use her address. Get them pounds back, smell like weed, still a brain creed. Bitch, that's all I know. I'm the one on 1,008, bitch, that's all I know. I'm on pop, all my niggas hot, bitch, that's all I know. Count a check, thumbing through a check, bitch, that's all I know. I smell like weed, still a brain creed, bitch, that's all I know. I'm the one on 1,008, bitch, that's all I know. I'm on pop, all my niggas hot, bitch, that's all I know. Count a check, thumbing through a check, bitch, that's all I know. I'm in the game, if you know my name, keep it on the low. Switching whips when the summer come, I'm a cop a boat. Last year in the strip club, right, spent 100 order bottles for the bitches, nigga. I ain't really want it, feel like Elvis with these blue suedes on. They Margiela, got the sharpest tool in the shed, but I think they jealous. Me and they hate, I done seen I can write a book on where you know I look clean, but you still look on. Got a bad little freak, I don't trust, I just fuck. Every time I drop an all, playing B, 50 bucks, cash talk. I ain't really got it, I can't be your father. I'm a Sofitel, sweet type nigga, not Ramada. Told my man, if it can't lock up, don't bother. Poppy said it's for the snorters, play the ball with the child phone pop. Get my phone pop, yeah, that bitch win. 4 weeks off of selling tree, seen 30 grand. Smell like weed, still a brain creed, bitch, that's all I know. I'm the one on 1,008, bitch, that's all I know. I'm on pop, all my niggas hot, bitch, that's all I know. I'm trying to check, thumbing through a check, bitch, that's all I know. I smell like weed, still a brain creed, bitch, that's all I know. I'm the one on 1,008, bitch, that's all I know. I'm on pop, all my niggas hot, bitch, that's all I know. I'm trying to check, thumbing through a check, bitch, that's all I know. 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 Bitch, that's all I know.
Yeah! All I know. Radio AFG Live, man. That track funny as shit and it's fire. I fuck with that track heavy, man. As you can see, as evidenced by the groove. Now, if you don't mind, we got to holler at one of the niggas representing Risk Takers Music, man. Aficionado, CEO, founder, and all that. PA stand up to LV. You know what I'm talking about? It's the homeboy Dollar Rise. The track is entitled Driving the Benz. Radio AFG Live, man. The champion platform for independent artists and entrepreneurs. Come on!
They hating on me 'cause I'm you see me in when I pull up, I be getting money in tripping on the man. She only love me 'cause I'm when I pull up, I be getting money. Enemy was on the SC, but now it's the Maybach. Scoop your girl, lay it down like a wave pad. Hating on me now, hating on me way back. Who's kicked in, cruising the hood, I'm no jag in the S-Class, getting cash, niggas don't tag. I got them staring, let the doors on them clearing. There's no comparing the vehicle or what I'm wearing. A different class, ain't getting money, then I'm getting ass. Shit is fast. You like the 100 when I hit the gas, triggers blast. Them niggas plotting, trying to stop the shine, it's not a lie. My haters rocking if they gotta ride, bottom line. I'm rolling Doja and roasters, been the over to make them roll like a toaster. You niggas know us, it's the takers and flavors. We paper chasing, we got Benzes and racing. These niggas hating, cause I'm winning and it ain't dope. They hating on me, they say, you see me in them, when I pull up, I be getting money in them, tripping on them in them. She only love me cause when I pull up, I be getting money in them. I'm him cause I pull up in a truck rings. I got ends, baby, you can bring your hot friends. So hot been around the city in a 550. My squad litty, yeah, be smoking on that bomb litty. On my comp Philly, pulling up like I'm popping bullies. They hate to see me in that coupe with the AMG. Keep a babe with me, banging Biggie in the maid busy. My lace shitty, looking fresh in the CLS. Lead a scene of college boys told me we the best. I'm seeing text, man, these haters wanna shade. Every couple months like I'm doing a new Mercedes. I'm getting gravy, the beige or the gray. The door lifting up your bro, wanna give it up. The bull living up, of course I'm with these sisters plus. CL6 straight when I pick them up. Stay slide on the ride in the Benz with us. They hating on me, they say, you see me in them, when I pull up, I be getting money in them, tripping on them in them. She only love me cause I'm when I pull up, I be getting money in them.
Straight up, man. He coming through on that shit, man. Niggas bad, man. Bro,
I keep gas, me blast in my keep class with my seat back. Relax while she eat that on the off road. In the Benz for my car show. What's the car show? I'm making moves like a boss show. I'm doing damage in the 4-matic, the full static. Pull up to the strip and I cause havoc. Grill blowing, rolling up on a pill, getting blue bill. Haven't made it out and I'm still going. Burning tar, I drift in a German car. Homicide with the rides, I be murdering y'all. Paid in full, the Benz make them hate me more. Taking sure my tunes got the racing doors. I'm in the concept, never know what I drive next. Park the SLR in the projects. I get money, boy, never stop progress. Driving a Benz now, I'm in that hot shit. They hating on me, they say, you see me in them, when I pull up, I be getting money in them, tripping on them in them. She only love me cause I'm when I pull up, I be getting money in them.
Double Boss, Rich Shakers Music, Tracks and Titles, Live and Big.
rocking them beats this year, man.
Radio AFG Live, man.
Got bumped.
Perseverance, Monday to Friday. We gon' make it through.
Check.
Now sometimes we got to take us a little lap around sometimes, man. Celebrate our victories, how small they may be. Celebrate your victory more than anybody celebrate your defeat. You feel me? That being said, from that Spotify exclusive coming soon, Office Wig! Volume 6 mixtape from the boy Hot 5 Deuce Guns, the Victory Lap Freestyle, right here on Radio AFG Live. Perseverance Monday Live. Come on! Office Wig! Boss get it. L-Dub side of slow spinner. No kid. Unit 2 100 signed an independent. I break them down in front of you like no switch. Last night I made 4 wishes. But the devil wasn't in control, nigga. Yeah, I rap, but I still got my soul, nigga. So it's Office Wig. Every time I flow, nigga. 100 proof high, like 100 proof shots. 357 slugs, 187's on the block. Every few stops, I just smoke some new blunts. Can't flow with everybody, cause I don't know what they got. I'm downtown in Center City, Central, be the shop. Perusing with my goons, deciding on what to got. I get a text message from abroad, I hit the rock. Call a bag and spend the night just to pop. Listening to music, navigating fluid. Forgive me, hit the streets and do all of that stupid shit. Y'all niggas saying it's older than you do influence. Arguing on your blogs about these niggas losing. The worst part about it is they don't really do shit. They just designed to get you motherfuckers
take them. Unless it's CIs and losing neighbor stress. I'm guessing the friends waiting on the day to bless them. Directed cash and triple P's, then they gon' take their place. And hit your chest, that ain't no trick question. So for my fucking chips, extended clips off my fucking dresser. It spells love, wake up and sell drugs. Kept that campaign poppin' from fine dudes to well love, nigga. Whatever, nigga. Play chess, set checks, nigga. 6 or 40 through the chest, nigga. See, bro. Hopping on this grind, sets a week, bro. Now I'm thrown round, avoiding crying, thinking it's deep, bro. If you was never really where I came, bro. Fuck you screaming out AFG, bro. Look, it's time to make it clear. Last time around it wasn't playing fair. They threw some dirt upon my name, fuck when I was here. His handshake depths and crack his ears. Or roll some blood. Office weed. Yeah. If you don't get it, the boss get it. L-Dub, time to slow spirit. You don't get it. Unit to 100, signed an independent one. I break them down in front of you like flow swishers, nigga. Last night I made flow wishes, but the devil wasn't in control, nigga. Yeah, I rap, but I still got my soul, nigga. So it's off his weed. Every time I flow, nigga. 100 proof high, like 100 proof shots. 357 slugs, 187's on the block. Got every few stops, I just smoke some new blunts. Can't flow with everybody, cause I don't know what they got. I'm downtown in Center City, Central, be the shop. I'm cruising with my goons, deciding on what the cops get. I get a text message from abroad, I use the rock. Call a bag and spend the night just to pop. Listening to music now the day was good. From even hit the streets and do all of that stupid shit. Y'all niggas 10 years older than you do influence. Arguing on your blogs about the niggas fools. The worst part about it is they don't really do shit. They just designed to get you motherfuckers through. Y'all fuck with shit. Yeah. It's not a urban legend. It's West Philly from a certain section. Niggas wake up and get dessert for breakfast. Check it. No evidence is found from detectives. Unless it's CIs and losing neighbor stress. I'm guessing the friends waiting on the day to bless them. Directed cash and triple P's, then they gon' take their place. And hit your chest, that ain't no trick question. So for my fucking chips, extended clips off my fucking dresser. It spells love, wake up and sell drugs. Kept that campaign poppin' from fine dudes to well love, nigga. Whatever, nigga. Play chess, set checks, nigga. 6 or 40 through the chest, nigga. See, bro. Hopping on this grind, sets a week, bro. Now I'm thrown round, avoiding crying, thinking it's deep, bro. If you was never really where I came, bro. Fuck you screaming out AFG, bro. Look, it's time to make it clear. Last time around it wasn't playing fair. They threw some dirt upon my name, fuck when I was here. His handshake depths and crack his ears. Or roll some buds up, come over here. Fuck the way y'all niggas wear. Eyes wide, I done seen it clear. They don't make them like hot, they don't make them fear. They ain't gon' take it off that block, they don't pay no skill. And y'all can see a new time come and take the field. I created my own lane, plus I gave a wheel. And that loyalty still remains, cause I kept it real. See, I don't flex dramatic, nor come in no panic. If you disrespect my set, or my fucking family, they gon' cause on my squad. I get the set and I'm snapping the bulldog on buck. Or the sawed up, clapping it up. It's only dog end up trash. Feel some way about the track. Shit it out, pussy. Office weed.
ominous. We're gonna holler at the homeboy Mossberg off that album that he dropped. It's available wherever you get your digital music from. That means everywhere you get your digital music from. So homie Mossberg off that One for the Bad Guys album featuring the 5 Deuce Gun with Hands Up. Radio wave.
See this fucking gun works. Everybody on the fucking ground. Nobody move, nobody get hurt. Cooperate, the last time we'll be in your presence. Everybody be quiet and listen to me. Hands up, lay down. Be still, don't nobody make a sound. Be quiet, listen to me. Keep calm, it's a fucking robbery. Hands up, lay down. Be still, don't nobody make a sound. Be quiet, listen to me. Keep calm, it's a fucking robbery. Hey, you over there, stop fucking moving. Be the fuck still. Shut the fuck up, bitch. Be quiet. Everybody put their face on the ground. Stop crying. These walls are too thick. Can't nobody hear you. Please remain calm. Don't try to be a hero. We only want the money. That's it, nothing more. If you wanted penny change, we would went to the corner store. This is all the bank's profit. Your money is secure. So anything that we take is mine and not yours. Here, take this duffel bag. Spray out the cameras. Hey, yo, what the fuck? Why is you still standing? I told you lay down. Stop with the screaming. Put your back against the wall if you had trouble breathing. I'm trying to be nice. Don't take me out of character. You see this big gun? I would use it if I had to. Hey, yo, bro, we don't got time to waste. The clock's running down. Let's pick up the pace. Remember the plan. Let's stick to the mission. I ain't sitting around waiting for the cops to apprehend us. Take us down to the precinct. Try to fingerprint us. Try to send us down. Negotiate and talk. Put the money in the bag. Slide it straight out the vault. Yo, what the fuck, yo, shut the fuck up. Yo, hey, yo, bro, come on. Hands up. Lay down. Be still. Don't nobody make a sound. Be quiet. Listen to me. Keep calm. It's a fucking robbery. Hands up. Lay down. Be still. Don't nobody make a sound. Be quiet. Listen to me. Keep calm. It's a fucking robbery. Now you can clearly fucking see that we ain't in here playing games. So put your money in this bag so y'all can leave the way you came, and that's a lie. But that's your mind. If you think we playing games, that's not alone. You push on that button, you gon' get money 'cause I aim at your brain. Fucking you on, motherfuckers be always out in the car for us getting the way. Fucking the curb, fucking the birds, fucking some birds, so we running this way. Now lose the shirt and be back in the way just to move that shit up to get back to the strip. Twist up the place from the back of the river. We got to the block, put it in with the click, nigga. You figure the revolution won't be televised. Cause my expendables quite dependable at ending, guys. Most niggas talking, my niggas walking, been in the rise. Down the spark it, welcome the market. This is the end of rap shit. Mossberg told y'all this got not, so get the funds first. If you don't wanna see that guns work, your security officers locked in an office for talking. Better keep that shit calm. Lucky my niggas didn't off them yet. Now no dive packs inside this mad bitch. Just 50s and 100s with 20s wrapped in rubber bands. At all times I need to see both of your hands. So what the fuck about that statement you don't understand, bitch? Understand this is stick up, nigga. Drip spray in your blade, 52 pickup. Niggas around twice the night is just to get that shit up, nigga. Play tough guy before you die, you strip up, nigga. So listen up, nigga. Hands up, lay down. Be still, don't nobody make a sound. Be quiet, listen to me. Keep calm, it's a fucking robbery. Hands up, lay down. Be still, don't nobody make a sound. Be quiet, listen to me. Keep calm, it's a fucking robbery. How we looking in that vault? No time for complications. Put the money in the bag. Secure the situation. No time for frauds. Quick grab and snag. Make sure it's all authentic with no dye pads. No funny money shit squirting in your face. All different colors, leaving the paper trace. No time for blues. Don't leave mistakes. Right up on the news. Topic of the day. Nope, not now. Not on my watch. Hurry up. The clock is starting to tick. Time is starting to tick. Line is getting thin. Windows closing up. The walls are breaking in. Slide out the bag. calm but slow, directed towards me so it know where to go. I put in the car, quick as I can. Once we drop it off, switch it up in the van. Keep your face covered, don't worry about your sweat. Seconds adding up, couple minutes left. Come on, let's go. Job well done, hurry up, they got a nigga on the run. Hands up, lay down, be still, don't nobody make a sound. Be quiet, listen to me, keep calm, it's a fucking robbery. Hands up, lay down, be still, don't nobody make a sound. Be quiet, listen to me, keep calm, it's a fucking robbery.
The homeboy Mossberg, featuring Occupied New Gun. Off that Boy for the Bad Guys album by the homeboy Mossberg, repping Top Notch Incorporated. Hands up. Right here on Radio AFG Live, man. Several more tracks to go right here in the second extended music mix of the afternoon/early evening for everybody out there checking it out. That being said, we about to slide to the West Coast and get real fast, man. We gonna go to motherfucking South Central LA. You know that map? That being said, we gonna holler at the homeboy Chubby Jag. Next up on Radio AFG Live, the track is entitled Bitch Please. Let go!
I promise you, when this is over, you can cry all you want, and I won't say a word.
Never.
I love you.
You know what it is? Bloods, fat niggas, you know. Guzman. West side. West side, west side, west side. West side, west side. Hey, yo, wait, what you got, nigga? West side, west side, west side. Yeah. Turn up. I cop so much Remy, I got niggas thinking I'm Remy. Talking about making a coin, boy, I made so much coin that I ended up playing my pennies. Made so much guap to be beefing, I'm eating, I'm waking up thinking I'm skinny. Some niggas calling me old, but the way that I'm spinning, it got niggas thinking I'm 20. I got a problem, I'll face something. We talking about heat, I'll raise something. Nigga, I had it made before I made something. Got a chain and a gun like a slave running. Or you gangsters running with these clowns? Or you nerdies just running with cheese now? Or it's word on the block, you done paid some. Jag, woo, yeah. Yeah, I got the money and finally I got her attention. Yeah, took that shit down and I fucked up a track, so I went out and got an extension. Yeah, cripple was popping, still in the see-through. It looked like I'm missing the floor. Ooh, the Billy is sore with the glass on the side, boy. It looked like it's missing the door. Ooh, faded, we faded. My ex in the club and I know that she hated, Ooh, whole bunch of bottles with me and my family. We screaming, we made it, we made it. Ooh, I'm teaching lessons, you stuck in the class. Tell that bitch throw that shit up in the bag. Price it don't matter, I'm coming with cash. Don't know nobody that's fucking with Jag. I got a bag in the bag. Oh, that's why niggas spending like bitch please. Yeah, I put a Jag in a Jag. Oh, that's why nigga winning like bitch please. Yeah, I'm out here grinding to get cheese. Fucking with me, you can switch cheese. I'll never be begging like bitch please. I look at that hotel of bitch please. Oh, bitch please. I'm in that bitch yelling bitch please. Oh, bitch please. Yeah, I'm in that bitch yelling bitch please. Oh, bitch please. I'm in that bitch yelling bitch please. Yeah. Bitch, please. I'm in that bitch yelling, bitch, please. Yeah. Yeah, it's true. Now I came from the stool, now I'm over the globe. Big nigga running the beats, I was running the streets, now the boys all over the road. Big nigga spitting so killing, I'm spitting so real that I had to get over the troll. I had to tell her I'm Gucci, and then I went shopping for Gucci all over the road. I know some niggas that's popping from EDD, yeah, nigga popping like plenty of them. And I never trip cause my bank account fat, yeah, it probably had up to like 20 of them. 20 game bloody, I'm popping, I came in the game and yeah, I had to show them the real. Government matching my taxes, I pay that shit back, boy, I probably gon' owe them a meal. This shit is intensive, click is extensive, and I'm out here flipping the bricks. Fucking with me, I ain't fucking for free, nigga, I told the dick it's expensive. I'm about to jump in my shotty bag, fuck around and put boy in the body can. Anything that I'm on is a body bag. Jag. I got a bag in a bag, oh, that's why niggas spending like bitch please. Yeah, I put a Jag in a Jag, oh, that's why nigga winning like bitch please. Yeah, I'm out here grinding to get cheese. Fucking with me, you can switch cheese. I never be begging like bitch please. I look at that hotel of bitch please. Oh, bitch please. I'm in that bitch yelling bitch please. Oh, bitch please. Yeah, I'm in that bitch yelling bitch please. Woo! Bitch please. I'm in that bitch yelling bitch please. Yeah, bitch please. I'm in that bitch yelling, bitch, please. Woo!
Chubby Jag, bitch, please. Radio AFG Live. Get me pissed off. Man. So Chubby Chad and that bitch brings up that streaming fire flow reloaded, available right now on audiomac.com. For those listening on Anchor, we'll be right back. For those watching live, man, we ain't going no place but more place. We're sitting right in front of your face. Keeping the music moving in this second extended music mix. As I said, keeping this music moving in the second extended music mix, we gonna slide on up, holla at the homeboy out of Boston, Mass. He on this thing going a certain speed out this bitch, so why not let him get his motherfucking talk on right now? It's the homeboy Dante Stacks. The track is entitled Japanese. It's Radio AFG Live, man. Come on!
No break season, nigga. Hold on this one. Break season, nigga. I just bought a whip and I just bought a house. Niggas out here be running their mouth, but what they really be talking about? Shit they really did. Nigga, I really live. How you gon' like me, but you still spending rent? Most of my niggas on these blocks spending it, trying to find a way to just live and shit. Most fucked in the game and they smell like piss. You take L's while I get the win. Can't say much, total combo limited. Dead inside, had to live again. Switch it up, cause I set the trend. They sweet and Keisha, 7 cent. Walk through the past, can't expect you to see the lens, cause we making different M's. You looking for movies, I looking for millions, and I'm blown like a million years. Till I see the ceiling fan, cause ain't no ceiling man. I put my first slug on my new spot so she can see the man. This what you wanted, don't get me started. You know that you was missing him. They said I was dumb and I was retarded, but now they listening. I was broken, but the club different linen in. Can't tell my swagger, I got a dagger when I'm busting your bitch again. I might have one nighter while I was driving, she still gonna tell a friend. Streets is talking, but who riding? Blaze my niggas to the end. Snipes is solid, I know he got it, and I never gotta question him. Push running through niggas, make him a legend then. I fuck with Millies, he getting drippy, then he gonna go get at him. I fuck with Young Rizzy, he getting busy, bringing in heat like the oven pan. YG got heart, break you apart, you don't wanna step to him. I said I love niggas, don't wanna see him feel pain again. And if you could take my hustle, then I'll never speak again. But you cannot, I just told not. Might leave a nigga right there with a knot. If he think he was taking my spot, might just have bow, just for the drop, huh? 100. Might just have bow, just for the drop. Might leave a nigga right there with a knot. If he think he was taking my spot, huh? No break season, nigga. No break season, nigga.
Dante Stacks. Japanese. Radio AFG Live, man. Perseverance. Motherfucking Monday is the vibe. And we got one more track for you in this second extended music mix right now before we get on out into the third one. And this right here, we're going to jump on that thing known as the Dead Planet EP by the homeboy Iron Mike. Produced by Sean Hustle featuring Young Hop. The track is entitled The Other Side. Nigga.
Welcome. Where do you go when you feel you've lost? Come to the other side. I'm on my way. I'm going to the other side. Do you believe there's life on the other side? Blowing green grass, watching the ocean tide. Hold on, I told y'all, can't hold on, I'll move on. Do you believe there's life on the other side? Blowing green grass, watching the ocean tide. Hold on, I told y'all, can't hold on, I'll move on. Gotta go, couldn't see my situation. Personal pain and all this liquor that I'm chasing is only to repair. Man, my life is real, see through my rear view. Red glasses with the tent, back to playing hitch. Why I gotta find the by times I survive, rolling with the tiger. I sigh, what's turned up, happening on my life. I'm just locking at the confines, restricting me from growing. You should get to know me. I work hard. In the end, I gave it all on my job, but fate just see me fall. March about the verse, while my heart is my first. Strength on, get it done, niggas, that's what I deserve. Life turning curves, I'm on the bus with hustle. Buck 60, stick to the pain, dig me. And you believe there's life on the other side. Blowing green grass, watching the ocean tide. Hold on, I
told y'all, can't hold on, I'll move on. Do you believe there's life on the other side? Feel the green grass watching the ocean tide. Hold on, I told y'all, can't hold on, I'll move on.
Would you believe that it's a whole new world? No Princess Jasmine or Aladdin for the girls and the boys. Young H ain't pushing no agenda. Game plan and we ain't talking about your genders. Don't be confused, ma. I see the shit with you, ma. Took on your couch, dirty shoes, no Tom Cruise, ma. I'm trying to get my cheeks on quicker. After that, mama, see the till them cheeks up quicker. They unzip my zipper. Liquor, you can sip that. I'ma get a beer, got a spear, you can grip that. Get over here, get close to me. Mama, see the road of Dutch and just toast with me. I am like a young H-double-A-K. I am the 5 deuce G, baby. AFG, baby. CEO from the 5 deuce streets, baby. You can lock it down, but the way we got it now, you wanna come here. Jump up on the leer, don't be distracted by that bullshit over there. We can take any turn, no trick, but all you gotta do is be my eternal chick, that's it.
Do you believe there's life on the other side? Blowing green grass, watching the ocean tide. Hold on, I told y'all, can't hold on, I'll move on. Do you believe there's life on the other side? Blowing green grass, watching the ocean tide. Hold on, I told y'all, can't hold on, I'll move on.
Iron Mike, Bruce by Sean Hudson, the other side. Radio AFG Live. Be right back after this.
Yeah, y'all. It's your boy Young Hawk, the 5 Deuce Gun, letting you know, man. It's the independent platform for independent artists and entrepreneurs. Or should I say the champion platform for independent artists and entrepreneurs. Radio AFG Live, man, right here, twitch.tv/the 5 Deuce Gun. Simulcast with anchor.fm/AFG Radio. Every Monday through Friday, 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time till 5. Y'all want to find out about co-hosting opportunities? Want to get interviewed to talk about something near and dear to you? Got tracks of any genre that you want to be putting on display for the people to hear out here? Then send them inquiries and MP3s through to the 5deucegun@gmail.com. That's DA, the number 5, DUECEGUN@gmail.com. And we locks it down for you right here on the champion platform for independent artists and entrepreneurs. Radio AFG Live, man. Holla at your boy. I ain't even got to say nothing about that, man. I ain't even got to say nothing about that, because that was motherfucking drops is still in my phone. I was going to say that before we even went to a 30 finger recently, but fuck, I ain't even got to say that now. Welcome back to the Radio AFG Live, man. Perseverance Monday is the vibe, and before we get the third and final extended music mix of the late afternoon / early evening started, I would like to let you guys and gals know it was really hard this past weekend. It's really hard. And having things set up and ready for certain things, like time with children. I only have one child. I have a son. He'll be 18 this October. Lord willing, give it up for my son, Dominic. Love you, son. And having those plans dashed on top of physical anguish, nerve, muscle aches and damage, spasms. It's really tough this past weekend. Then some fuckery decided to present itself. And I believe that through all of that, there was tests. And me being one that was always a straight A student, scholastically, both scholastically and in the streets. So we got both of those educations as well as common sense practice simultaneously. It was always odd that the test that I took then excelled at nothing, because I was helping regurgitate bullshit that was being fed to me. It was nothing more than memorization. My memory dates back to when I was 3 years old. I have 35 and a half years of memory bopped in here. pain that I went through physically was nothing. Not making light of it because I'm in pain, a little bit of pain right now, but I'm medicating, so I'm feeling a little bit better. But and shout out to Ethos Dispensary, man. Always knowing the right stuff for me to get and things of that nature. They know what I'm suffering from and shit like that. A couple of things like radiculopathy in the lower back, spinal stenosis of the C2 through the C5. Certain neurologists, namely Dr. David Doe out of the Perelman Center of the University of Pennsylvania Hospital, wants to do what is it called? I hope I'm saying this right. A laminectomy to remove those numbered vertebrae and put in titanium rod and mesh. Hell no, hell no. In the words of Stone Cold Steve Austin. What? See, I have to make light of a situation like that because, again, physical pain does exist for all of us in some way, shape, or form, whether we've been through it, whether we're going through it. Physical pain comes and goes, and that is the reason why that is not really a big deal, right? Mental anguish, way more severe. But let's just say, for saying sake, because some of us actually are going through this, that your mental anguish comes from your physical anguish. And then a culmination of everything witnessed and having to go through, whether you're watching the news and you see another child murdered, another innocent bystander killed, another racist cop, another stupid situation that went too far, a car accident because somebody was texting instead of looking on the fucking road. That's going to exist. And you're going to feel some type of way about that, especially if you are one with empathy. You're going to feel something. You ain't going to laugh at it, and if you do, you're a psycho. But you're going to be like, damn. You might not speak it out loud. You might have your reservations, whatever the case may be, but you're going to feel about that. Well, let's go back, shall we? We got physical pain compiled with mental anguish that comes from the physical pain. But that's just when you just exist. That's not from doing anything. That's just existing because of injuries to your body. Boom. Then you see society. And if you give a damn about anything, especially if you are a fucking parent, a mother or father, you see the shit that's going on, you're going to feel something. So that also gives you mental anguish. You don't feel good about any of that shit. Whether you're a participant or not, whether you know people or not, whether it's happening in this state, 15 states over, another country, if you see this shit on your news, if you read this shit in your papers, if somebody talking about it on the phone, if you got some criminal crime app, whatever the fuck y'all be talking about, that tell you about all the crimes and show you crime scenes, then you fucking know some bad shit going on and you not cool with none of it. That gives you mental anguish too. Now, we just described some physical pains, whatever they may be for you, that is culminated with mental anguish from such. You're tired of going through it. It gets to you. You're tired of it. You got to keep going through it though. You're tired of it. Boom. Then everything you got to go through. Go to work. There's bullshit going on. They not doing something about something. Oh shit. Maybe the kid did something bad in school. You're tired of dealing with this fucking school because you should do something about something. Blah, blah, blah. Damn, that's more. Then you go home cooking dinner. They running all around. Sit your asses down. Food gonna be ready soon. That's even more anguish. Then you sit down eating and the news come on. Breaking news. A school bus just got in an accident because somebody was drunk driving and went through a light in New Jersey. 4 kids were injured, but nobody passed away. More news at 6. Damn, I hope these kids is all right. More mental anguish. See all that shit? Now let's deal with the regular shit now while you still got all that there. All is existing. Now, let's say if you're a gamer parent, you play the games with your kid, but they end up getting better at the game than you did because you just playing the game to be a parent. You're not playing to be competitive. You don't know nothing about the shit. You know it, but you ain't playing it. They whooping your ass. They winning everything. That's even more mental anguish because you're like, these fucking kids. You smile and you ain't saying nothing to the kids, but you in your head, these kids, they are fucking amazing. I can't believe I'm losing to no kids. I'm a grown-ass woman or I'm a grown-ass man. There's no way that I should be losing to no kids. That's even more. Even though you're jovial, that's even more stress. Then it's time to get everybody to bed. 2 out of 3 of your kids might not want to go to bed. Now they running around, you like, man, this shit getting on my nerves. Sit your ass down and about the boy. You better go get in that motherfucking tub, get that ass in the bed, boy. If you got only one kid, maybe that one kid not listening and don't want to go to bed right now. It's 8 o'clock. I don't want to get ready. It's 9 o'clock at night. Get your ass. All these different types of things pulling at you, right? I mentioned your job. Let's go even deeper now. We said kids. We said physical shit that leads to the mental shit. We said the mental shit that comes from just observing and living. And that was only you as a single man or a single woman just doing those things, going through the motions of life. What about if you're in a relationship? What if you have a wife? What if you have a husband? What if you have a significant other, period? What if you're in a same-sex relationship? Huh? What if y'all are in a monogamous relationship of any man, woman, 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 man? I don't care. It's not my prerogative. It's not me. I'm just asking a question here. I'm not judging anyone. You can be in any type of relationship you like. But with that being said, let's say you're in a relationship. Isn't it stress that comes with that too? Y'all be happy, in love, everything cool. But they get some regular shit that be making y'all be snapping out. Not even like crazy though. Like hitting each other, nothing like that. No, I'm just like, one time a month, somebody get cursed the fuck out for doing the same dumbass shit like not taking the trash out on Thursday when they go to work. I'm just saying, don't get fucking mad at me. Don't murder the messenger here, all right? Don't do that. I'm just saying. That's stress too. Let's say, as a man, because I'm a heterosexual male, let's just say I'm in a relationship and kids is down, finally. Like The Rock would say, finally. The kids are down. Food cooked, dishes washed, shit put away if it was leftovers. Yeah, by the way, this is Philadelphia. We do leftovers around here. Sometimes we cook whole meals. You don't just throw food out. You know, motherfuckers can't eat as it is. You don't just throw food out and shit like that. That being said, you put things away. Kids is down. Doors is locked. Dishes washed. Everything cool. It's quiet. You and your significant other laid back. Now, I made this an example for me, so let's just say I'm chilling. We out here. Let's say we sitting on the couch of couches. Not the seat of love. We on the couch of couches. And you lean on your boy. Oh, man, we had a long day. Hey, man, you good, babe? I am so good. Blah, blah, blah. We about to do some things. Or so I thought. Because I've been up on my feet. I'm an insomniac. This young lady just about to love me and treat me nice like she do all the time. And then all of a sudden, she say, okay, I'll be right back. And she goes into the room of bed, takes off regular clothes, puts on night clothes, like, you know, I'm in home clothes, goes into the room of bath, freshens up a bit, comes out, ready to give her significant man some significant loving. And what happens? I'm laid out in this motherfucker, snore, not clean the fuck out. Don't you think that's stressful? She done been through work all day. She was gonna go to sleep too, motherfucker. You done made her go in here. You didn't make her, but she's inspired to go put on her nighty clothes and go get nicey nice for you. Come in here and make you feel good because you was up all day doing things and things and things. And then you come out this motherfucker and you sleep. Get your ass up off the couch, man. That's stressful too, see? You was expecting some good love and body rocking, knocking boots all night long. You can't forget the ow. You can't do that. You can't just say the part and then stop. You got to say the ow too out this motherfucker. We take it back to the 90s when this motherfucker, I don't know what you talking about. Make sure you tuned in, motherfucker. Today is Monday. Tomorrow is Tuesday. Tuesday being Take It Back Tuesday. That being said, you're going to hear some classic shit. And because I said that, I got to make sure I get that on the list. That's neither here nor there. That's stress too. So you done been through physical pain that gave you mental pain. That's like, I'm tired of going through this shit. You done seen some bad shit, some good shit, and all the other stuff in between, from being at work, going to lunch, coming home, cooking food, taking care of the kids, getting wifey, y'all chilling. Then all of a sudden you about to get good love and body rocking, knocking boots all night long. And then she come outside to join you. Gosh dang it. Hamburger. This motherfucker better wake on that. That's stress too. Stress everywhere. And sometimes, more often than not, the stress ends up turning into everybody else's problem. When I say everybody else's problem, sometimes we don't know how to deal with it ourselves. Sometimes we don't keep it internal. And I don't mean like, oh, you have a cool ass cousin, brother or sister, friend, mom, dad that you talk and feel cool and confident to have a conversation with. No, I don't mean that way. You just telling somebody a story and y'all talk. I mean like you upset, but you ain't out describing why. You just snapping on everything. Somebody call your fucking name. What? Damn, what the fuck? I just asked you, did you want a motherfucking Hot Pocket? Because the kids said, Hot Pocket, and they ate some. And I was asking, did you want some while we was putting something on? Well, like I want a fucking Hot Pocket. I don't know what you look like you want right now, but I know you looking kind of crazy. So I'm going to get the kids to get the hell up out of here for your head turned backwards. So we got to call one of them things called the exorcist person to come get you the fuck up on out of here through God. I got to get the fuck out of here. See? You be mad as shit for no apparent reason. I seen parents do this shit all my life. I've been a little kid, but see, because I was the proverbial inmate that ran the asylum, I got to be in front of shit that nobody was expecting me to be in front of. I got to see shit and be places that I wasn't supposed to be. So I got to witness a lot. Not only witness, but participate in shit. But that's neither here nor there. That's another story. I'll tell you that later. But that being said, do you know how many times like a parent yelled at their kids back in the fucking early and mid and late 90s when they had kids like growing up that was born in the mid and late 80s? Huh? You know what it was like? Sit your motherfucking ass down! If you don't sit your dumb ass down, I'm gonna knock the black off your ass. Sit your high yellow ass down! I got that one before. I'm high yellow. I got that one before. Give it up for all the high yellow people out there. I got that one before, man. I got that one before. I ain't gonna hold you. But I digress. All that stress, all that angst, all the animosity. If people don't know how to have, I don't know, control over shit, they just let their emotion and their pride dictate the way they go. This is why the negativity perpetuates itself in such a frequency that everything we see, the way to solve a problem when one arises, do it the negative way. I'm not saying do it, I'm saying that's what we see. That is what is continuously put in our faces. Anytime there's a disagreement, let's end this shit with violence. Anytime I can't agree with you, violence. Anytime I don't agree with the job, violence. Anytime I don't agree with the teachers, violence. Anytime we don't agree with the parents, violence. It's always like that. Everywhere we look. The way to handle shit, a problem arises, negativity. This is going on around the negative way to respond to it. Yo, you know that they said that if you go down there on a Thursday, you don't have to worry about that, you know what I'm saying? You went down there on a Friday. Negative. Every fucking thing. Don't matter what the topic or subject is, the way to handle that shit, negative. All you motherfuckers following these celebrities, watching all these shows and fucking worshiping these fucking people like they God. You idol worshiping regular human beings who just sold they mother. I'm gonna leave that alone. But at the end of the day, y'all putting whole seances on, turning lights out, popping popcorn and having shit, putting up disrespectful words online. Don't call me around this time unless you want to get Uncle Bunky. We watching Empire like, oh shit. Got a whole little ritual going on. Candles lit, show is on, everything down. Be like, what the fuck? Ambiance crazy. Here's the Halloween. I thought it was February out this motherfucker. It's still cold outside, nigga. I still had to wear a coat to come over here. Fuck they doing with candles lit in this joint like it's Halloween? You cool? I didn't think it was no fucking scary holiday in February. What's going on here? Just to watch a show. But y'all watch that shit. What's the way they were solving problems on all these shows? I don't give a fuck what they do, whether it was drug dealers, record executives, two-mans, mechanics for cars, motorcycle gang dudes, survivors from zombie camps. I don't give a fuck what the topic was. What was the fucking way they would handle problems between each other when shit got hectic? They was killing motherfuckers off. It didn't take a fucking the governor on the first seasons of The Walking Dead to kill off no people. They was killing each other too. It didn't take no seasons later some dude named Negan to come through, baseball bat niggas. Nope, they was killing each other too. Sneak killing and all that, changing sides and all that, stabbing guts and giving hugs and all that. Look at that shit. Right in front of your face, you love it though. Not even seeing the truth in plain sight and the foreshadowing of times to come. So for me saying this, the pride, the anger, the angst, the hostility, the animosity, to have filled the tank big enough to give 17 Mega Mans through 15 franchises enough energy to make sure they would never die, not one time. That motherfucking shit is enough to drive somebody insane to do some crazy shit. Yet I persevered through that. How? No self-help book I can tell you about, because I didn't read none. No paid for or pro bono therapy of mental stimulation, because I didn't go through none. When I was younger in Daroff Elementary School, I was talking to the guidance counselor in there when I would get in trouble about certain shit, and they would say I had anger issues. Okay. Other than that, I've been handling all this on my own for a very long time. I've lived on my own since I was 14 years old, and I would like to believe that not having the support that one is supposed to have coming up that way, and now having a child who's about to be 18 years old, who is a straight A student for the most part, doesn't have any behavioral problems. His mom doesn't have to call me about issues when she has him. I don't have to call her about no issues when I have him. School don't call neither one of us when they're around him. He's a great young man, soon to be 18 this October, Lord willing. And that being said, I look at that, and that helps me not snap the fuck out. That helps me not go to the impulse of, okay, I'm tired of this, and I'm going to do that, because I have to remember, I make a mistake, or I act on pride, and let emotion and anger take control of a situation. The consequence could be incarceration, or far worse, the loss of my life. And I love my son. I love my brothers and sisters, my mom, everybody that I've come in contact with, that I've been getting positive vibe with all of a sudden, whether you knew and I just met you, whether somebody that's been around and I haven't heard you from you a while, and then bam, you just pop back up. At the end of the day, I greatly appreciate every last one of y'all, because for some reason there's a lot of positivity circulating around me these last few weeks, and I greatly appreciate you for what's been going on. I think there's just a lot of shit that go on that, like, okay, you was feeling good, elbow, let's get you right back to the nut shit. You forgot about that, did you? Not in an avoidance kind of way, but like, yeah, you can't be happy all the time. We gotta smack you back for a little bit. Then like the weather keep changing and going rain and shit like that on you, so I know your back fucked up, your neck hurting. Come on, that's what it's saying to me. And then the Arthur boys is after me still, you know. Shout out to my the whole head, Mr. Jesse from the Fresh Grocery I used to work at a couple years back. Mr. Jesse said, "Hey, them Arthur boys, get your boy, but they gotta hit out you. Ain't nobody coming back from that." I was like, Arthur boys didn't get it. Then I understood. You talking about arthritis. Once they hit you up, motherfucker, that's it. They coming for you. That's 100%. They got you. That's like having Cowboys on Tombstone. They got your ass. But we have to be a little bit better in our decision making, because perseverance is a sound beach. Whether it was you are an athlete and you keep failing at this one particular style of your sport, and you're trying to get it, whether it's like an Olympian who runs the 100-meter dash but wants to run the 200-meter hurdles, and the hurdles is not something that was their affinity. They were just used to running, whether relay or solo. They weren't used to having to jump hurdles, so it takes them a couple of sessions to get their speed and coordination with that going down. With practice comes time of perfection. Whether you were somebody that was a professional wrestler, y'all have to choreograph the match before it goes on, because now you're on WrestleMania stage. You're not on SmackDown or Raw. Plus, you're not playing in the middle as a jokey joke. You main event because you cashing in your Money in the Bank joint tonight. We already know what's going on, so y'all got to go back there and do a level of choreography that you haven't yet done. And then you about to be in one of them packed-ass stadiums with more people than you ever been in fucking front of. So let's get this down packed and get these last little things in there so you know. And hey, listen, man, you working with a professional, so in case something go down, don't worry, he gonna call spots for you in case you forget and go blank, because you see over 100,000 motherfuckers in some big ass Dallas Cowboys stadium screaming for the person that you fighting and shit, and booing your bum ass on his jaw. So let's go backstage and get this right. Whether it's a basketball team who are practicing right now before the preseason, practicing during the season, they got to keep practicing. You might think they got a bomb squad. Why is everybody making it a big deal if they don't practice certain days? They got a bomb squad, because you start to get a little bit ahead of yourself and don't take that shit seriously and just automatically phone in. Man, we got this shit. We playing the Grizzlies next week. Next thing you know, the Grizzlies bust your fucking ass and you out of playoff contention. So you gotta take things seriously. It don't matter what the thing is. You gotta push on the positive side of shit, because negativity gonna come on all that. You're gonna fall over some of them hurdles you trying to jump. You might strain the muscle or something like that at some of them practices you trying to get it popping at. You might lose some of them games and get out of the playoff contention. You gotta wait till next season at some of this shit. Do you phone it in? Is it over when you fail that one time, when you fall that second time? Damn it, I keep falling, and it's only been 2 or 3 times, but I think it's going to keep happening, and I'm done. Is that how it is? Because I can tell you right now, I keep on falling, and no Alicia Keys on this one. I keep on falling. There's emotional distresses that go on in my life, or new discoveries, or more negative shit that just likes to whip its way through the circumference of my life every now and again. It's like there's no surcease to that. And sometimes, more often than not, I'm able to take it in, feel what I'm going to feel, think about it for a while. If it takes me a minute, think about it, hold it down, think of my son, send him some messages, call him up, hear his voice, talk to him, not about no negativity, never hear me weak or nothing like that, just talk regular to him. And just me hearing him and interacting with him mentally, it stimulated me to a point where, see, this is why you didn't overreact. This is why you don't go crazy and listen to that. What? Go ahead, man, because everybody keep playing with you now. Like, you a father, you don't be tripping no more, so I guess they think you soft. Go get him, dog. Like, no. This is a difference now. And I have to live more responsible. That being said, I have been pushing myself so much to try to do so much shit, to try to block out, or not to block out, but to mentally avoid certain feelings that circulate. Now it's starting to mess with my process of recording, where I got Office Wig Volume 6 I'm recording for, where I have Unreleased and Unleashed 4, that I have tracks that I have to like just put some ad-libs on the back of, because they're old as crap and they've never been out. So I just got to say like a drop like Unreleased and Unleashed 4, UU4, whatever I'm going to say. But at the end of the day, I still have the Work to Do album that I'm working on, an all original production. I'm still doing Street Heat Volume 5. I'm still doing the fucking Beats by Octo Headphones instrumental CD. There's a lot of stuff that I'm working on. I'm still trying to stream in between all that to keep the video game shit going on my Twitch for the game players. I'm still doing radio AFG Live every 5 days a week. It is still things that I got to do. And on top of all that, I'm a father first. I'm a son, not only of God, but of my mother Sheila. I'm a brother to my brothers and sisters, a cousin to my cousins, a nephew to my aunts and uncles. There are things that take precedence. And sometimes we forget the shit that's important. Sometimes we forget the people that really care about us when it ain't no money, fashion statements, and images to uphold. We sometimes forget about those priceless conversations that have us cracking up and we ain't worrying about it, especially if you are a person that is sexually attracted in terms of, hey, this is the opposite sex, or if you are a homosexual male or a lesbian woman and y'all are around each other and it's not about physicality, y'all just genuinely enjoying each other's time, and you laughing and busting it the fuck up like, damn, those memories. Those times when Mom Dukes was cursing you the fuck out and you didn't really understand why about this one particular topic, and then you got older, and through retrospective, you got it. And you went back and had that heart-to-heart with Mom Dukes, and y'all ended up hugging and crying together and laughing together. Times like that. And Mom Dukes still alive. Your friends and family still alive. Them people that you know, that you give a fuck about, but you can still call, text, and email, or hit them up, LinkedIn, whatever you do. You still can hit them up. You can still do regular stuff with them. So before that anger, hostility, animosity, depression kick in and you want to lash out or just give up on things, think about that. Because that has saved me many a day. That has saved me many a night. It has put me in the position to make sure I don't go out and fight and argue and possibly put myself in a retaliatory position to where I go do something to somebody and somebody will do something to me, and And that circle of violence continues to go around well after we are done doing what we're doing to each other. That is something we have to stop fucking doing. I am not here to disrespect anyone or to cast aspersions on reality, for I live it. Whatever this simulation is called, I live it. I believe far more in God than I ever did when I was younger, because I didn't know. I wasn't introduced. Nobody cared. I was a lost cause, ripping and running by myself. And then something happened that could have taken my life. And it had nothing to do with me. It wasn't a robbery. It wasn't a bad situation. It was a car accident. And for the first time in my life, even being through violent acts and doing things, I saw my life flash before my eyes. Never before that, never after that. And at that point, for some reason, I was guided in this direction. And shit changed. And that was years ago. I'm talking 2013. The end of that year, December 21st, 2013. Ironically, earlier in that year, in May 10th, digitally, I dropped Open a Statement, my first all original production album, produced by me and my homeboy Harry Metz, off of Harry Metz Road Gold Productions. That same night, I premiered this show, Radio AFG Live, on blogtalkradio.com. Several months after that, my life was, in the words of Will Smith, my life got twisted, turned upside down. And from that point on, things was different. Because not only in my early 20s did I believe and have situations go down, because I was a father at 20 years old and things happened. And he was planned on, by the way. Things was happening that made me go in that direction. It was so much more of a yes, this is, you need this now more than ever. And it changed shit in my perspective. I don't handle things the way I used to, and I think because I don't automatically resort to negativity like I used to when I was younger, because I won't automatically go to the fisticuffs or the shooty boots and things of that nature, I think it's like, let's just see if we can do some things to get that out you again. But not the streets, for the aura of the above, because they know me. And I've been tempted many a time for many dumb things. I've done stupid ass shit. So they know. And sometimes, with all this pain, mentally, physically, and all this shit that I see through having empathy, I be wanting to lash out sometimes, because it's a lot of shit that happens to people that's totally unfair, because it should never happen to them in the first place. They have nothing to do with shit. People that get picked on because they are what you would call in streets soft. Why are they soft? Because they didn't decide to be some fucking fake image of something they saw on television. Because they don't go around just bothering people and punching on them or hitting on people or robbing them for no reason. Because they don't have to keep on saying gang, gang, gang and doing everything that's the new word and the new trend, should I say. They don't dick eat and ball bite everything that's happening. They don't have to keep up with the Joneses. They're not running in the rat race, that's why. Leave people alone. We've come a long way, but we regressing at a rapid rate. You think all them people that we supposedly had through history, when we're told that we had these Rosa Parks and Harriet Tubmans and Malcolm X's and Martin Luther King's, if you believe these people existed and fought for the thing that they were supposed to fight for and was talking about, and we read about in social studies, world history, and geography and shit like that, do you think that this is what the fuck they was talking about? This is what they was not getting off of bus seats for? This is why they was getting shot off balconies for standing for all colors to be judged by the merit of their character, not the color of their skin? This why? They gave their life for this shit? For us to be out here like this? I don't think that's why they gave their life, man. I'm just guessing at that because I wasn't there, but I'm just going to guess that's not why they did that. So we got to go at shit a little bit better. And everything that I just said, wrap my head up every time I go through something that's hard. Every time I go through something that hurts me, that makes me feel like, damn, that's fucked up, man. Every time I get angry, And it makes me feel like I want to let this anger out. I'm tired of letting shit roll. I remember shit like I just said. I think about shit like I just said. It helps me. Before I'm not on the news. I didn't get shot and killed, or I didn't do any shooting and killing. I didn't go out and try to shoot a cop or rob a bank or anything like that. They didn't kill me suicide by cops because I did it on purpose or something like that. I was in the crib. I didn't punch holes in walls and got holes and damage and property damage all around the apartment and shit. Nope. I sat and had talks with the Lord. There were times, shit, I'm not too proud to admit it, there were times where tears came down my face because I just felt it coming. Not the tears, but I felt the niceness. I felt that coolness. And that just overwhelming love of don't worry about it. I'm not saying you can completely forget it because you're going through it. But you're going to get through it. For I never put more on your shoulders than you can handle. That's not for you. That's for everyone. I think about shit like that. It helps me through. And maybe, just maybe, anybody viewing this show now, listening to the podcast, anybody that'll see it later on YouTube, anybody that'll watch it later on Twitch, get to this part. Remember that. Because that's the most significant for me. We gonna persevere. You have to believe in that more than you believe in self-degradation and self-deprivating. For you will give up on yourself before you even try in most cases. Not you personally, but anybody. Haven't you seen them up? I mean, I ain't gonna be able to do that. I'm not even gonna go. Because I already know they're not gonna hire me. Man, I'm not even gonna try to do that because I already know I can't do that. How do you already know? You never tried it before. We shoot ourselves in the foot and chop our legs off before we even learn how to crawl or walk. We gotta stop being so hard on ourselves for it. Internally, I know we are all our own worst enemy. But let's try something different, shall we? For the days of the end time are among us. It ain't about us showing off and trying to get the most money we had. It's about educating those underneath of us so they don't have to live in days of our future past. You dig? It's Radio AFG Live, the champion platform for independent artists and entrepreneurs. We about to get this motherfucking third extended music mix locked down right now. Produced by Doe Stacks, featuring Doe Stacks as well. It's the homeboy Lil Easy, man. The track is entitled The Wave, right here on Radio AFG Live, Perseverance Monday. Locking it down on the champion platform for independent entrepreneurs. Nigga!
Whoa, 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 whoa. Big facts. Big shit. All day. Yeah, I'm feeling drippy, baby, I just caught a wave. You can lead a horse to water, you can't make him drink. Wanna head to the top, let me lead the way. Put some in the bank, then you put some in the safe. Start shining on us like a nigga in the race. Floating in the whip like a nigga out of space. That ass so fat, I just love the way it shakes. Yes, I'm feeling drippy, baby, I just caught a wave. Make a nice deposit, then I pull up from the bank. Trapping up the celly, plus I get it off the face. Pounds in the bio, baby, won't you check the link? The cops want us all dead, fuck what you think. Cody in my lemonade, but it's still pink. And that green daddy in my eyes look pink. Dripping water on these niggas like a brook sink. Shot the gun in my face, but I didn't blink. More than 100 ghost guns, cause they don't trace. When you're out of town, bro, you gotta move safe. In my bag, trying to get a bag, that's a big check. What a bag for a wretched ass, she get good neck. Yeah, I'm feeling drippy, baby, I just caught a wave. You can lead a horse to water, you can't make him drink. Wanna head to the top, let me lead the way. Put some in the bank, then you put some in the safe. Start shining on us like a nigga in the race. Floating in the whip like a nigga out of space. That ass so fat, I just love the way it shakes. Yes, I'm feeling drippy, baby, I just caught a wave.
You know I'm the boss type, wrist on frostbite. Hottest in the land, don't get caught up in that crosslight. Should've caught that drawbridge, ready for that boss fight. Cause you know the wrong fight can turn into a lost life. I come from a wasteland, wasn't dealt a great hand, but I made the best of it. Got a lot of stress from it, I just lost a lot of bread, really made a mess of it. I just took the test from it, now I feel like I'm blessed from it. Never been no tattletale, big niggas in battle rap, can't afford the feature price. price, at least come up with half of that. Anything I do in life, it come with a bag attached. We all fucking money up, I flip it like an acrobat. Splash.
Yeah, I'm feeling drippy, baby, I just caught a wave. You can lead a horse to water, you can't make him drink. Wanna head to the top, let me lead the way. Put some in the bank, then you put some in the safe. Start shining on us like a nigga in the race. Floating in the whip like a nigga out of space. Her ass so fat, I just love the way it shake. Yes, I'm feeling drippy, baby, I just caught a wave.
Lil Easy, Ghost Stacks. The track is entitled The Wave. It's Radio AFG Live, man. Y'all know how we can. Y'all already know how we can, man. Next up is one of them Island boys. Represent us, man. It's the homeboy Deuce Wellington. The track is entitled Wartime. Radio AFG Live, man. Perseverance Monday to Friday. Come on.
Hey yo, who's that?
Juicy baby.
This ain't rap, we ain't speaking cat, better watch your back when it's wartime. Your enemies could be friends in need of cheese when it's wartime. You know how we go, roll up slow, roll the windows low when it's wartime. Nigga, please, don't cut no please, keep the energy when it's wartime. This ain't rap, we ain't speaking cat, better watch your back when it's wartime. Your enemies could be friends in need of cheese when it's wartime. You know how we go, roll up slow, roll the windows low when it's wartime. Nigga, please, don't cut no please, keep the energy when it's wartime. I'm tall, but I've been the wall, pulling like 30 stripes out the floor. Tell my little man, like, watch the door. Hit the wrong side of I see it might fall. Lately been itching to slide, but too busy trying to get right on my job. Lately been out, even working with pride. I just go hard to put over my side. I'm trying to listen to older game. Come up and copy some older chains. Not older but newer, I come from the sewer, man. I'm trying to conquer my growing pains. Get all this money, hit all these things. Stay in that booth, spit all these flames. This team didn't know we came. When it's up for grabs, take Brody's, man. This ain't rap, we ain't speaking cat, better watch your back when it's wartime. Your enemies could be friends in need of cheese when it's wartime. You know how it go, roll up slow, roll the windows low when it's wartime. Nigga, please, don't cut no please, keep the energy when it's wartime. This ain't rap, we ain't speaking cat, better watch your back when it's wartime. Your enemies could be friends in need of cheese when it's wartime. You know how it go, roll up slow, roll the windows low when it's wartime. Nigga, please, don't cut no please, keep the energy when it's wartime. Back your track, hold that shit, make your head go back. Never been scared what a nigga gotta say. Good or bad, talk behind your back. Always following it in your face. Just turn around and pull these straps. Don't fuck around being up cold case. Got a couple niggas that'll make you hold that. I said fuck who you with and fuck who you get. You niggas hold no weight, so I don't give a fuck who you is and fuck what you think. You niggas not my game. Ain't here make a funky that so turn. If I die early like Coltrane, I still be 10 toes. I got pin toes, but I ain't worrying over no day. I respect ain't about that. I ain't finna budge, I ain't finna fret. Let a nigga move like be a threat. I make it seem cool, they heat to his neck. Yo, here move at the bottom deck. Go and hear a boom, followed by a splash. Then you hear a boom, same time as head. Then you hear a boom, same time as head. This ain't rap, we ain't speaking cat. Better watch your back when it's wartime. Your enemies could be friends in need of cheese when it's wartime. You know how it go, roll up slow, roll the windows low when it's wartime. Nigga, please, don't cut no please, keep the energy when it's wartime. This ain't rap, we ain't speaking cat. Better watch your back when it's wartime. Your enemies could be friends in need of cheese when it's wartime. You know how it go, roll up slow, roll the windows low when it's wartime. Nigga, please, don't cut no please, keep the energy when it's wartime.
Hey, listen, man. First of all, don't be looking at how I roll my L, man. Don't be seeing how the fuck do he do that? You just roll that drum with your tongue like all the way down like that. Don't even worry about that. Don't even worry about that shit. Just spin it. Just hold that shit. Just spin it all the way down. Just spin it. Yup. Just spin it, ladies. Just use your imagination, lady. Nigga just spin it right up on you. I wasn't even talking about no bread, but the nigga just spin it right there. Just. If it's a man, I knew you were chilling. I was just chilling. We was chilling from back in the 76ers, and I was just talking with Dr. J. We was on the 76th floor. He was talking about Never mind. That's neither here nor there, man. We keeping the music moving right here on Radio AFG Live. It's your boy Hot and Five Dudes gunning off that upcoming Office Wigs Volume 6 mixtape that's going to be exclusively on Spotify. Coming soon, man. Track is entitled Can't Go For That Freestyle. Can't go for that, Gary. It's Radio AFG Live, man. Perseverance Monday is the vibe. Let go! I'm OT, baby. I'm so out of town, baby. Am I going too far? I mean, I can get it up again. What?
All this week.
Yeah. We doing things like that. Ain't no job or a giggle, she don't answer the jack. She up in my apartment with her ass on my lap. Sitting up on my couch, rolling sacks in the grass. While I'm chilling in the kitchen, cooking meals that are last. Couple days, couple weeks, while I pound on the ass. She gon' call your phone, say she ain't coming back. I'ma bust a few nuts in the mouth, just relax. She gon' come back to the crib and kiss your ass with that. I'm like, no can do, nigga. No can do, bitch. No can do. Hell up, fuck loose. She call my job while I'm out on the break. Got a bitch at the table who be doing my break. See my bro getting twisted up real quick. My academic chick that wanna suck on the dick. Niggas a little jealous, I'm overzealous, but I don't give a fuck about that shit. You talk and look up in the mirror. You sucking 3 dicks while you telling me lies. That's why I'm a single man, I don't fuck with you, ma. I'm like, no can do, bitch. No can do. Me no habla inglés, mamita. I don't speak English. I can't go for that, baby.
It be off this week.
When it comes to the flow,
It be off your bitch.
when it comes to the hoe, she getting off my bed. When it comes to the stroke, I lay that bitch on the floor. When it comes to the poke, it ain't nothing. You niggas frontin', you ain't gon' knock shit. And I'm up the block, my new spin on assignment. Really think I'm gonna give up for a chick? They get a couple of my checks to be sucking the dick. I'm like, no can do, bitch. Ese mi culo, muñecas. That means kiss my ass. No can do, bitch. I'm OT, baby. I'm so out of town, baby. Am I going too far? I mean, I can get it up again. What?
Off this week.
Yeah. We doing things like that. Ain't no job or a giggle, she don't answer the jack. She up in my apartment with her ass on my lap. Sitting up on my couch, rolling sacks in the grass. While I'm chilling in the kitchen, cooking meals that are last. Couple days, couple weeks, while I pound on the ass. She gon' call your phone, say she ain't coming back. I'ma bust a few nuts in the mouth, just relax. She gon' come back to the crib and kiss your ass with that. I'm like, no can do, nigga. No can do, bitch. No can do. Hell up, fuck loose. She call my job while I'm out on the break. Got a bitch at the table who be doing my break. See my bro getting twisted up real quick. My academic chick that wanna suck on the dick. Niggas a little jealous, I'm overzealous, but I don't give a fuck about that shit. You talk and look up in the mirror. You sucking 3 dicks while you telling me lies. That's why I'm a single man, I don't fuck with you, ma. I'm like, no can do, bitch. No can do. Me no habla inglés, mamita. I don't speak English. I can't go for that, baby.
It be off this week.
When it comes to the flow,
It be off your bitch.
when it comes to the hoe. She getting off my bed when it comes to the stroke. I lay that bitch on the floor when it comes to the poke. It ain't nothing, you niggas frontin', you ain't gon' pop shit. L-Dub the block, my new spin on the side. Really think I'm gonna get buck for a chick? They get a couple of my checks, to be sucking the dick. I'm like, no can do, bitch. Ese mi culo, muñecas. That means kiss my ass. No can do, bitch. It's fun for greatness. I can't go for that, man. I was about to burn my motherfucking hand off right there, man. You ain't even just see what I just did. And I'm glad you did, because I was just about to burn my shit clean off. The way I just went under, trying not to burn the bag, and grabbed it and pull it away, and somehow I just whoop, and that shit was about to fuck my finger up. Glad I got good hands. You're in good hands with all state. That being said, man, we got one more track to go right here on Radio AFG Live, taking us out of this joint for those listening on the podcast. Be blessed and less stressed. Fear no evil and stay vigilant in case you don't get to that point, because you know the track is right there for y'all last part of the hour. Those watching, we ain't going nowhere. I'm going to show the way it's going to be. But that's neither here nor there. We locking it down to homeboy Iron Mike, Young A-Shay. Produced by yours truly. The track is entitled Lose Control. It's Radio AFG Live. Come on.
For your moment, but it's not the only thing I share. Cause I've been doing invested for many a day. While the drinks of joy, I talk over your vibe and advise your positive state of mind. Somebody paying now, cause I see the work I seen. Just convincing red carpet works the same. My verse and beat serves as inspiration. I'm a gentleman that can know you personally. In dead most winners, recognize when we step in here. They stare, but it's no paint. Stare through your eyes and your soul through your shades. You got me on my Dolce, chocolate Dolce, Queen Nicki Minaj, Kid like the Rose. Jose plays the guitar while we romance under the stars.
It's just more than a hobby. Let's sleep party. You can make me lose control. Make me run away. Every night goes astray, but you chose me today. A title role where you move your body. It's just small.
Why would you stop that? I had to take my mic off the joint. Why would you stop that? Weirdo, play that track back, man. Don't be fucking up Lose Control. What's wrong with you?
For your moment, but it's not the only thing I share. Cause I've been doing invested for many a day. While the drinks of joy, I talk over your vibe and advise your positive state of mind. Somebody paying now, cause I see the work I seen. Just convincing red carpet works the same. My verse and beat serves as inspiration. I'm a gentleman that can know you personally. In dead most winners, recognize when we step in here. They stare, but it's no paint. Stare through your eyes and your soul through your shades. You got me on my Dolce, chocolate Dolce, Queen Nicki Minaj, Kid like the Rose. Jose plays the guitar while we romance under the stars.
It's just more than a hobby. Let's sleep party. You can make me lose control. Make me run away. Every night goes astray, but you chose me today. Play a title role where you move your body. It's just more than a hobby. Let's sleep party. You can make me lose control. Make me run away. Every night goes astray, but you chose me today. Play a title role.
As I sit back, head full of my weed, my cell phone jacks vibrating my knees. Starts to feel that I look down and yes indeed, that's mama see the same. Yo, King, I'm in the street, head in the car, double
me that blue smurf vet, wifey type perfect, loves us some red men. We roll like red men, we pretty legit, but let loose once in a while. With the smoking, I've been hoping and hoping to get you on my side. You know it, you notice I don't spend time like that around my homies. Cause a change man, gotta change life. Play a squeeze in on our date nights.
I'm in the minute that she needed it too. I'm trying to grip her, trying to figure what she willing to do. Hit the diner up and then sip another new brew. Then hit the spot and roll something. I'm smoking a blue dream. Usually, me and that girlfriend should see. Two be the one that be cruising. Usually I see the game that she played. My mom, but me and you up on the dance floor, blazing my mind. So won't you move your body? It's just more than a hobby. Want that sweet honey. You can make me lose control. Can't hear all the pain. Every night goes astray. But you chose me today to play a title role. When you move your body, it's just more than a hobby. Want that sweet honey. You can make me lose control. Can't hear all the pain. Every night goes astray. But you chose me today to play a title role. When you Iron Mike, Young Hot, lose control. We'll be right back after this, man. Radio AFG Live. Y'all already know what type of time we on, man. Holla at your boy.
It's the West Coast demigod, it's J Star. You know where you can find me and other hot independent artists out there. And that's on Radio AFG Live with my boy Young Hawk. Let's get it.
I mean, I don't know if they knew that, but they know now. They know now. I don't know if they knew then, but they know now, motherfucker. And if you don't know, now you know, my nigga. It's Radio AFG Live, man, locking it right back there for you on this motherfucking Perseverance Monday. You know what I'm talking about? Trying to have somewhat of a positive outtake from things, you know what I'm talking about? And it doesn't always have to be something financial, jabroni. Sometimes all it takes is a good conversation. Sometimes all it takes is some prayer. Sometimes all it takes is a hot bath. A little Epsom salt and a little bit of witch hazel in that son bitch. Sometimes all it takes is a shower. Sometimes it takes to go to the gym. Work it out. Go ahead and get your clean and jerk to get your muscle bounds on. Or sometimes you go to the gym, get your boop bap electronic karate fighters. Get your karate fighters on, man. Hit your heavy bag up, you know what I'm saying? Get that stress on out. Turn to the J-Lo type of eating up joint without having to get no domestic violence shit. Just go to the gym and get your poopity pappity on, you know what I'm saying? Get your poopity pappity on, that's all. That's all. Sometimes just turn some music on, get your groove on, man. Put a little Marty Mark. Get your little groove on in the room and shit. Get your little groove on and shit like that, you know what I'm saying? But let's not continue to perpetuate the same stereotypical bullshit that we see out here. Yeah, I know it's easy to go in a certain direction. I know it's easy to be the person that's going to be like, fuck it, everybody else is, so we going to do it. Like half the fucking country did with this PUA, triple P, SBA, SUV. I don't fucking know. That being said, try a little tenderness. That's all you got to do. Just be a little bit more positive about this son, bitch, and have some empathy towards one another. Let's try extending our helping hand to our fellow man. You know what I'm talking about? That's all. That's all. Reach out. It's Radio AFG Live. I'd like to say thank you again for tuning in to this Perseverance Monday broadcast. As always, important. I'd like to say be blessed, less stress, fear no evil, and stay vigilant. We will be here tomorrow. Same Stone Cold time, same Stone Cold channel. Twitch.tv/TheFather'sGun, Anchor.fm/AFG Radio for Take It Back Tuesday. Radio AFG Live style. Y'all know how it is. Until then, be good to each other and yourself. Holla at you. Boy!